Welcome back, everyone. I'm Shinigami Tavris, also known as Boomer, and today we are playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Dragoons?
This is
Dragons?
motherfucking D&D.
So the first thing we're going to go through before we get back into the what happened last time and whatnot, I got a large box of D&D stuff. And I mean a large box of D&D stuff. So I haven't gone through it. I don't know what all's in here. I don't remember what all I ordered.
Well, I am pleased that you're sharing it with all of us.
It's the second biggest boxer since Floyd Mayweather.
So, I do know there's a ton of miniatures in here.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
So, like, each one of these white boxes, and they range in size, are miniatures. Such as this one here is Tristan Vassler, the King Below, an undead knight.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
You remember your old character, Tristan?
By the way, good job catching the
That's just my
reference.
username.
Trudy, the Ruby Wormling, a gemstone dragon.
Kingdom Hearts nerd.
Czar Anathema, the King in Gold, an undead steel dwarf.
Cute.
The King in Gold.
Yeah.
Anathema?
That sounds
Ominous.
If you guys want to look at
That-
any of
that-
these,
that makes me think King in Yellow.
like just don't take them out of the box yet.
Where have I heard
Oh,
that
that's
before?
cool. The King in Yellow
Could I possibly
An
borrow one of the
Eldritch-
mechanical pencils?
Eldritch horror
Yeah.
thing.
I didn't know where.
I was thinking it was an SCP.
Thank you.
I could. Oh, yeah, it's probably in that too.
Yeah, I
I'm
remember
trying
the
to get
big
everything
one about
written down so I could
play.
take
Yeah,
it
yeah.
Inspired
as
Lovecraft, I think.
easily as
One of the
possible.
things that inspired Lovecraft was the King in Yellow.
Yeah, King in
That's
Yellow is Lovecraft.
And it was, I think it was before Lovecraft, or was it after? It was a different author, but and they're tied together somehow. I forget.
Melidor Ranlurnen, the
What?
King of the Foxglove Court.
I don't know on that one.
I'm trying to be quieter so I don't pop the mic.
Like the Wild Hunt.
I like it.
What is that?
That's a-
Realms of the Descender, the Gargantuan Demon Lord.
Oh!
Oh!
Is that Philip from the beginning of the channel?
Yes.
Okay.
God.
Lovely.
Ugh.
Tentacles coming out of the
Please
mouth
no.
and the stomach.
Court of the Seven Cities. Ooh.
Ooh.
That is
Place it?
that's a that's an interesting. It's a couple of different ones.
Oh, so like it's the court, like
It's
people
the whole court.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That's creepy, though.
Kithrin
Family.
Gilrun Nezier, ancient onyx dragon. Good God,
Oh, wow.
It's a dragon.
I got you.
That's
The
good.
dragon.
It's a dragon.
MCDM DM screen.
Nice.
Mhm.
Nice.
Kingdoms and Warfare special unit deck.
Cool.
So I'll get into all of that in a second.
So Matt, MCDM, they focus on like you have your D&D party, but then you also have like soldiers doing other stuff over on the side,
Like
And
NPCs?
like
Kingdom Warfare.
NPCs. But you'd have like groups of Kingdoms of Warfare. Like he focuses on the strategy on the side as well.
It's like the older editions.
So
where
there's a possibility you
fighters
might be
would get a
involved
key.
in like a massive battle.
A giant war.
That's
Yes.
fucking cool.
So there's Kingdoms and Warfare. And I also have, so this is the one that,
Oh, so this one's ours.
that's the table copy. This is the, and
Fancy.
so it's got a dust jacket on it. It's gold foiled.
That's nice.
That's them?
But this is it's a leather bound gold foiled.
Wow.
And then I've got, okay, we hit the bottom.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Dang.
Mercantile?
Yeah, those shirts.
Yes.
And we've got two shirts.
do so.
What do we got?
Looks like the same design in inverse colors.
Might be.
Question for you.
Yeah.
So we had
The chain.
you know my character's backstory? The whole merchant guild thing?
The chain.
Poor now.
Uh,
Any chance I could have like an army of people later on?
don't.
Depends on who
Well,
survives.
So the chain of
Reminds me, I still
Acheron,
need to
Nice.
that to you.
which is the MCDM, that was their game that they were doing
awesome.
on stream, was the Chain of Acheron. And I love the fact Black Bottom canceled. That's where everybody died almost.
Yeah.
Urban Meadows Amphitheater, Pacific Amphitheater, Pharaoh's Dream, the Isle of Madness, the Footstool, Aragon Library, San Diego Sports Arena, St. Bono Grazi's Basilia, the Dancing Minstrel, and Ringwell sold out. I love the fact that like they make a joke about like a bunch of different things here.
Is that Basilica?
Yeah,
Maybe.
is this the same? It looks like it's gonna be the same shirt, just reverse colors. Which was, I don't think that's what I originally ordered, but whatever. Yep, same shirt, reverse colors.
It's a cool emblem.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what you need. More t-shirts.
So the Red Dragon Company,
Yeah.
the chain is basically the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Which, if we weren't playing these characters, I totally would have been down to join them. But
Oh, the
this
Red Dragon
character,
Company?
this character couldn't. Basil couldn't. I
Well,
know
see,
that.
I've debated
He
about
could.
making a campaign where
Onion cut.
you are part of the Red Dragon
Yeah.
Company.
I would absolutely love that. I think that'd be cool.
The Red Dragon Company is also based off of a book series called The Black Company.
Yeah.
Which the Chain of Acheron is based off of that as well.
Are they in your world?
What the Red Dragon Company is.
Okay, I couldn't remember if I read something about them or not. I was on Welcome to Tyria, like your
Barnabas.
Yeah,
what's the
Yeah.
website?
Yeah.
He's got that on
Yeah.
World Forge,
World Angle.
World,
Yeah.
World Anvil.
But yeah, no. Black Company basically picture what we've been doing with our little journal here, except with an army of guys going around and doing stuff. And so you got one dude writing down what they're doing, but it sounds like a D&D game also.
I wonder if they would ever do like a fairy tale one. That'd be kinda
There's also an entire massive codex of their exploits.
Yeah.
And if you go to Crest, you can read the vast majority from close to the beginning to current.
cool. Hey, we're going there.
I hope not.
So the Kingdoms and Warfare book is now open for anybody to look at, get ideas from, / use. I also have the first book, which is
Ooh.
The Eye Devil.
Item.
huh?
The Eye
That
Devil.
looks like.
See,
It is creepy AF.
Oh no, that's one of the things, isn't it?
It's one of the court.
Oh yeah,
see,
that's
one of the things I'm
It's a
interested.
Court of the Seven City. I have that miniature.
That's creepy.
One of the things I'm interested
That's
in
horrifying.
is organizations, like how they would work in something like this, because his goal would be ultimately to rebuild the Merchant Guild.
Okay, so in that concept,
So it would be stuff like that.
Well, it seems like a good place to start.
Oh,
go through that book
All right.
late on at a later date.
and there's
I may or
For
may not have
ideas?
forgotten.
That has, so you can actually buy,
Here's Max. Welcome to Kingdoms.
and this book has been in my world the whole time. You can buy, like if you're a mage, you can buy a Mage's Tower, which you can spend time studying at the Mage's Tower to develop your own spells.
Cool.
There's a barbarian camp. There's as a fighter, you can get like a keep,
Yeah.
and with a keep, you can build an army. The Thieves Guild is a thing.
so I'm seeing it broken down here. You got keep, tower, temple, establishment. Sounds something more like what a rogue would be involved in.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, that's about right then.
Mhm.
I need to guess.
It's called Strongholds and Followers. I may just get me one of my own, dude.
Yeah.
It's cool.
I have 3 copies of that book.
Oh, wow.
Funny story on that one.
Mhm.
So I've kickstarted every MCDM thing because I really like Matt Colville. He's a great guy. Some people say opposite.
Why?
Much like with anybody, people can rub people the wrong way or whatnot just by it. But I like Matt. I've met him once or twice. And then I've also talked to him a couple of times over Discord and stuff like that. So when he started putting these books out, I was instantly like, let's grab them. At the time that Strongholds and Followers was coming out, my roommate at the time wanted a copy as well. And he also wanted some of the miniatures that came with it. Much like this came with miniatures, that book came with miniatures as well. Well, I bought a book that everybody could use, much like I did with this one, where there's a regular bound book. I bought myself the collector's book, which is leather bound, and it was supposed to have been gold foiled, but due to issues, the original book did not get it.
Mhm.
And then I ordered a book for him. Well, he never paid me for it. So I have one copy here in this thing back here. I have a copy that's on my shelf. On the shelf is the leather bound. And then I have
It's more fur loads.
yeah, and then I have this one here, which is like the table copy. I was debating on buying 3 of them again so that I could have like a copy where I can always have a copy at my house.
Yeah.
You guys could take that away if you wanted to for a day or for a week and like look at stuff.
Yeah.
But it makes it hard to.
It's
It's a lot of money.
I can see why you guys are, upset with the system.
Mhm.
And luckily with Matt's stuff, every book that I've purchased, I also get a PDF of it. So like if you guys do take the books out to look at them, I can still pull up my PDF that I own and look at everything. So
Something that really appealed to me, and I didn't know about it until I was following one of his Twitch streams, was the fact that he, for each of the character classes, with like the player's handbook with this one, you get a little snippet of what's happening with different examples of characters. He writes pages of a story of a character of that class
yes.
before you're like looking at what the class can do. Like, so you get an example of, okay, yeah, I want to play this fucker right here.
So
This is
that's
what you're looking at,
even
too.
with Strongholds and Followers,
Yeah.
the way that you can read snippets of the book to get what you need, but you can also read the book like a novel.
Yeah.
And it will like
So in that kind of case, what I'd probably be looking at is it like, if we come across somebody, I want to build a network, right? Because
so in the game, if you want to build a network, you're gonna have to have first off you're gonna have to be able to pay for it. Yeah,
that's why I'm
you
not
guys
walking through that door.
yeah, you guys are poor. But secondly, you also have to have a place where that network can be established. So, like, if you are out, like right now, you're in the waste, that network can't really be established out in the waste. If you were,
Could I have like say connections like a Sherlock Holmes type thing?
so that is what the network does. Is
Okay.
so, if in the establishment version for the rogues, you have it can be anything from like a tavern to like you have a general goods store that people just show up and like it costs you money, but like if you need information on something, you can pay instead of paying the like exorbitant amount that the DM's guide wants you to pay for information, you can pay less than that because you already own these people.
Okay, so that's a prerequisite. What if I wanted to do something like a mark on a door type thing later on once I have my establishment set in a certain place?
I mean, that's part of you setting up your establishment is the it's already there.
Like saying that I'm with these people,
Yeah.
so to speak. Okay, that's cool.
I mean, like it gets into full details on all of it, and then the new one, Kingdoms of Warfare, is spending more on because it sort of touches on it in Strongholds and Followers, where you start to like develop an army, whether that's an army of thieves or an army of like actual fighters, or whether they're an army of kobolds. And Strongholds and Followers gets into like actually controlling that army for like a major battle. Because if you think about it,
I will build an
most of the
army
time
dragons.
at the end of a campaign for D&D, it's focusing on you guys that are going and fighting like the evil bad guy who has brought his army and is going to like destroy humanity or whatever.
Mhm.
Well, the army stuff is just sort of like backdrop.
Let me ask you something.
Whereas with Strongholds and Followers, now not only is the army it's not backdrop anymore. It is like you can change the tides based on your roles and your actions.
And I'm assuming that it'd be somewhat of a clustered effect, right? Like you would be looking in large part the responses of like thousands of troops and shit like that.
So yeah, so the way that it works is like so as your troops get stronger, they roll like so you start off with rolling a d4 for damage, and like say you've got 2,000, that's for like the first 1,000, and the next 1,000 you start to roll a d6. And the
This
next
is interesting
1,000
mechanics.
Oh yeah,
So like for instance, like I'm
It's actually been
assuming
used prior to you showing up, and that's how one of my characters died.
it wouldn't surprise me. I bet you if you have a bard on the field, there's something in there where they like what morale boost or something like that.
yeah. There's morale
Yeah, I
and
kinda
morale
figured.
boosts and
That's
stuff.
cool.
Yep.
I like that.
Morale
Good stuff.
detriment when a perceived father figure is killed right in front of you.
Oh,
Mm.
what are we
Yeah.
talking? Just a
My
joke,
character-
or this actually?
No, that's
My character.
But I mean,
Sure
my
that
character.
Birds got away.
Oh, you were there. All right.
Why,
tried to say.
why I've stopped making self-sacrificial characters.
but
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
really
that-
need to stop that, man.
so the game, like it adds more to the game, and that's sort of what I wanted for it. Is I also remember back because this is reminiscent of Second Edition.
Mhm.
In Second Edition, about the time that you hit, I think it's 6th or 7th level,
Something like that, yeah.
you start to have a follower, and that follower can follow you throughout the campaign and like be somebody that's like just following you, and he's I'm your squire, you're like almost a knight, and I'm gonna be learning from you.
Oh, the way you talk like that reminds me of the guy from Oblivion. I could not stand that little dude. You know what I'm talking about, right? The fan.
Never
Oh.
mind.
But you can also send him off to do like a little mission or something. Well, Kingdoms of Warfare allows that.
So missions, Black Flag. You ever done the table with the ships where you'd send the ships off? Is it something like that?
I never played Black Flag.
Oh, but I don't know what I. Have you played any of the Assassin's Creeds like
Yeah.
past 3?
No.
Oh well, shit.
So there's a long
Okay.
story on that, but we'll get into that later.
Sounds mechanically similar.
Anybody who's watched my stream has heard about it, and what it basically boils down to is I played every Assassin's Creed up until a point, and
What got you?
it was Assassin's Creed, the one right before 3 came out.
Really?
I got burned out on it. It's the same thing over and over and over and over again.
Yeah, it got so good though, because you're talking about the networks and stuff. That became a thing. where
Yeah,
you could
but-
send an assassin out and you could do stuff like what you're talking about.
But yeah, it was just one of those like that game.
Mhm.
So when 3 came out, I was so burned out on Assassin's Creed games that I'm like I don't want to play them. Anyways, last time on D&D.
We woke up a lady and offered to help her find her stuff.
Got a hole in your throat.
And then
no. Barnabas offered to help search through the room to find the stuff.
Oh yeah, you were searching, all right.
Well, you guys just
She
chat.
spoke all of our languages.
All at
and-
once.
I never.
no, she
suspected
spoke some
Barnabas
sort
to
of
be
universal
Russian.
language that we all heard in our mother tongue.
He was over there stealing like golden spoons and shit.
Yeah, apparently we were in the Tower of Mages, and those were offerings to her sister, Lysandra.
Mhm.
Her name was Abigail. And there was one more, Oscar?
Oscar.
Oscar. And we got some magic stuff from her once we were like, okay, We're gonna try and help you figure out where stuff is so we can find Orman and try and get out of the tower. And of course, she helped us get out of the tower, so that was nice.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have any deadlines anymore.
Yep.
At least tower eating deadlines.
Yeah.
There might be other ones, but
So,
I hope not.
Paige has a question for me.
I mean, I did because I was trying. I had already asked you if I recognized. You said
No.
no, and then just asked who.
And there was no response.
Oh,
So, anything else?
Should have been thinking about that.
You had a whole week, man.
Well, I also told Ed, like, I also informed him that we would be doing this, like, Tuesday.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I guess the only other thing I would say is, can we trust her?
no response.
Cool. So later, while we're out in the camp and away from nearness, at least, Dane will share that. And while we were standing there talking and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So while we were standing there talking with Abigail, I had a voice in my head that said, "She speaks riddles and lies." I tried to ask clarifying questions and I got no response. So I don't know if they were referring to Abigail or our prophetess or I don't know. So just wanted to make you all informed.
That's creepy because we didn't hear nothing.
Right.
I mean, brass tags. We get whatever we're supposed to get out here. It's in our hands. We can decide what to do with it then, right?
That's fair.
So, you had a long rest.
Yay! Long rest.
It-
Good.
It's all of the fight started on first rest. Third watch could get a full rest, but seconds would be interrupted.
The fight was in the first watch.
Yeah. We just have to stay up.
Everybody can get a long rest if you like
Sleep.
sleep a little bit, like an extra hour or two.
Okay.
If you choose to get up at the normal time,
No.
second and third are both going to
Gain a point of exhaustion.
Yeah.
correct.
I
Yeah, no.
refuse.
because
I've been exhausted
I'm not
enough.
doing that fucking thing again.
I've been
I
exhausted
just
enough.
wanted to make sure.
yeah, because they both were interrupted in their sleep, whereas first watch was already up. So
And I had to fight somebody half naked. So.
yeah, it happens. So we start our journeys through the wasteland,
Again.
which is not really a wasteland anymore. It is definitely a grassland plains.
Which is odd.
Dead.
Oh, place is
forever.
We're odd.
We are.
Right on you are.
I need that wonderful survival check.
With assistance.
Oh, that would be me.
With assistance.
Because I don't know where we're going, I can't really help.
I've basically been guesstimating this whole time.
Blame the smart kid.
That would be 17.
17.
That's a much better roll.
It
For the
wants to
last
be,
couple, yeah.
it wants to be the D12.
That's the next one. Yep. It wants to do
Yes,
Okay.
I vote you.
I refuse to roll d12s now.
it.
Well, let's use this one you gave me.
Oh, yeah.
8.
Okay.
That's a nice middle ground.
We just had an encounter.
Your day goes by uneventfully.
Okay, question. Was today a water day or an off day, as far as the alchemy jug was concerned?
We had a rest day, so we hadn't used it yet.
Hmm?
The day we just rolled for, we hadn't used it yet. So
Because we have to use it every other day is the thing to keep up with our water demand.
Oh,
DM?
I didn't know if we had established that.
Actually, you have to use it every day to keep up with your water demand.
But it makes 8 gallons of fresh water.
Split between 5 people.
You have to drink.
Yeah.
I also meant to say, Barnabas, after we would have slain those mantis people,
Yeah.
would have snapped their legs off
For his
food,
neck.
not caring about how pretty it is or anything like that. Just try to rip it from their thorax.
So give me a
Quite
Disturb
descriptive.
roll.
no.
I like the
Give,
It'd be
give
a
me
survival.
yeah. Give me a survival roll.
Skill. That's advantage to track. That's going to be an 18.
18. Yeah,
I believe there were 3 of them.
your word.
It's quite literally just as many of them as possible, because I'm tired of having to beg for rations.
You're able to get two legs.
The shells display them as a warning sign.
Slurp the insides out like a crab leg.
Oh no, I'm treating them like lobster and crab legs.
I need more descriptors.
Anyways,
Onion may tentatively partake in the hemolith.
I'm just
I mean,
watching.
they're
and
free
taking
bleeding at
notes.
the moment.
so what? We're just continuing on our journey.
We're
Just
going that way.
leading the group based off Psycho's directions,
Okay.
Pointing at a random direction.
trying to
Random.
actively spot out.
You don't tell
where
us that.
Yeah,
any of the
that way.
landmarks are.
That seems
Okay.
And
So I'm going to do this in a fun way to speed time up. Every time we do a roll, that's going to be a 3-day roll from now on. Because, like, you have a month to travel at least.
yeah, that would get rather repetitive.
And I really don't want to do 30 rolls.
Understandable.
At least. So if we do 3 days every roll, that's only 10 rolls, which only gives you 10 chances for encounters, but also means those encounters might be worse.
Yeah.
Yes, master.
Can Onion and Mint, while we are traveling, be like looking for any sort of sparse vegetation that we could possibly use in case Mint gets despawned again? Anything to
I mean, yeah, you can start
Like-
looking for
like some woods to use for the charcoal and some herbs and stuff?
So for that, I will need first off will be a perception check. And then it would be after the perception check, it'll be a nature check. Let's see what is.
So Mint will be flying around to do the perception check to find anything.
Yep.
And then Onion will be doing the nature check to try to use it.
Okay.
So that'll be a 18 on the perception check,
Okay.
and the nature check
No. Is it
that is a +3. Ugh. 9.
9. He finds a couple of trees. Or I shouldn't say trees as much as I should say like saplings and shrubbery. You're not sure if it would make the type of charcoal that you will need to
To bring him back.
yeah. So,
That'll be for that one.
okay. So Night Watch. Now this will be our last single day Night Watch.
You're the second watch tonight because I did it last time.
D20, right?
First
So,
watch
yeah.
is
Disadvantage.
a
Yes.
25.
Lower one.
Go based off those
Yeah,
numbers,
night.
you know.
D12 as well.
Nope.
What's the modifier?
It's the perception.
24.
24.
20.
20. Okay.
Did you roll a disadvantage?
Yeah. Well, no, actually 4. Yeah, I took the
17
higher
on
one.
third.
Okay. The night goes by uneventfully. So here is our first 3-day roll. I need a survival roll.
Alright.
Yeah.
Wait, survival roll?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's you with.
That's like
That is a. Wait. 16. 18.
D12.
Rolled an 11.
Yay!
Alright, let's see what kind of awful.
You're no longer allowed to roll d12s.
So the higher the worse.
10, 11, 12 is usually where we get hurt. 12 being the worst at it.
Stealth time.
If you don't know it's coming.
When it gets here, I'm hiding.
Have you been using your pole?
It's been up.
We're glad.
I don't know how to use it, but it's been up.
Well, I said you needed to do.
Onion, we're glad that you keep your pole up for us. Thank you.
They smell like flowers. And pulls up all the time. It's great. Although you also smell like rot.
Does the flowers cover up most of the rot smell?
Depends on the day, I would imagine.
I only smell stuff.
Okay. Your first 2 days go by uneventfully.
Yes, too.
On your third day, while
We got-
traveling,
Please don't be a sandworm.
It's a 11.
Shy Halud?
you're not sure, but you keep seeing something that moves in the distance.
It's not a giant black monster like the that just wiped those people out.
Are you
Like-
attempting to perceive this thing?
Yeah, I would like to try and look, like really look.
Okay, go ahead.
He's going to use his eyes, guys.
Can I do a separate one?
Yeah.
Look with your nose, look with your eyes.
13.
20.
It is one of those. You see it, but like it's somehow ducking for the fact that you're seeing flat land. It is like it's there and it disappears.
Fucking displacer these.
It's there and it disappears.
A flock of birds.
This seems like it's running on the ground.
Oh, fun.
I wonder if it's another one of those dogs.
I'm going to.
I mean, that box, does it look like it's there? And then not. And then it's right there. And then it's not. And then it's there.
Or
Why?
this.
I'm
Then
going
we
to
run
try to
across
like
the
step
spider.
about.
Has anyone fed him today?
Hey, smart fucker. You know what that is?
Mint
No.
will be on Edane's head. I'm gonna try to step like 40
Smart
feet
fucker.
away.
Do you think you might possibly know what it is from your time in college?
Yeah, I doubt that.
Okay.
Because you
I'm
can't get a
I'll
really
get
good
40
look
feet
at
away
it.
and try to
Stab
get my
it with
mage
the
armor
sword.
on safely.
Well, I'm actively
Okay.
pointing it out for you.
Oh,
That's why. Maybe.
Well,
with the
they didn't get a high enough roll
yeah.
on because you both did perception
Mhm.
to figure out what it was. You saw it. They did not.
I'm trying to point
It-
out.
it's-
That's what I meant to say. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
but that's the kicker is they've already done the roll with you.
Gotcha.
It is the like you're going, what is that? And they're like,
And
I,
it's gone. And now it's there. And then it's there. And then there.
yeah, but the next thing you know also is
There's one biting my ass.
no,
No, that's the little chomper dudes.
you all of a sudden hear a,
Mm?
and then the next one, 22 hit.
Oh, that sure as fuck does.
Woo!
Did I get my spell off or?
Yes,
Okay, so that's a 60 on wild magic.
60.
Yes.
Oh no!
Do we need to bring out the guy?
I was about to say,
You can only speak in abyssal for the next hour.
At least I'll understand you.
Not.
Isn't
It,
that
it's
like
not.
human speak, man?
At least I'm able to speak, so I can still use my spells.
At least
He's gonna
I'll
be speaking
understand
death
you.
talk for
honey.
an hour.
I speak like a
That's kinda awesome,
plethora of
actually.
languages.
You only take 2 damage.
Hey.
As a crossbow bolt lands into your shoulder.
Do you howl like a wolf?
No, I do not.
Oh.
Not yet, because this just
did we
happened.
hear the smack?
Yeah.
I mean, the first one was where it missed
Yeah,
because I rolled
Oh.
shite.
That
where
was
it
the
did-
whistle thing.
That was the
yeah,
whistle.
that was the
Okay.
Okay.
And
And,
You have something sticking out of your shoulder?
I can fucking tell!
now need initiative.
It has shot me. Does it feel as though it may be silvered?
Oh god.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's not good.
oh, that's definitely not good.
Holy shit. That's a good... Look.
I'm glad.
Yeah. Oh, my light's going out.
I'm glad for you.
Mm,
Nice.
20.
Give him the nature, baby.
God, it's still.
That means I'm gonna go for... Oh, I forgot to put my leather armor back on.
Your light on the pen thing.
Then once your battery go fully out.
Yeah, I gotta change the battery. I think it's the little round ones.
So,
Yeah, the little
So you can get
circular.
those fairly cheap at the WM place.
WM place.
Wally World.
Oh.
Or even one of the pharmacies. They've usually got-
You'll get them cheaper at Wally World though.
Really?
Have any of you seen the Puss in Boots movie?
Not yet.
Which, the first or the new one?
The new one.
No,
It is so good.
So from the clips I've seen, take death, but get rid of the sickles, and just make the entire fur color be Barnabas's hair color.
Mm,
And there you go.
Red? Black? Brown?
I don't remember what I said at character introduction because the closest thing I could get to a character art for D&D Beyond had a different hair color than what I put in description.
Anyways,
I've
Sorry.
never seen one.
25 to 20.
I got it 22.
Hey, there you go, Druid.
go college boy.
15 to 20.
17.
15.
10 to 15.
14.
5 to 10.
8.
Oh, you rolled a 5?
Yeah.
Close.
Psycho, you are up.
Do I have a hint at what direction this bolt came from?
You have a hint.
Mm-hmm. I will point towards that general direction and cast Frostbite.
How far does Frostbite go?
60 feet.
You also have to be able to see your target.
Frostbite is a sight,
Oh,
so you need to chance something that's like
I was about to say.
Something like fireball would be good.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Good point. I don't have anything that I.
I was about to say. I will put it this way. These people rolled with disadvantage and still hit.
Oh, that's how far they are?
Yeah.
Okay. Hmm. Yeah.
So if you know your numbers on crossbows.
I'm just gonna go with defensive action at the moment.
Yep. Onion?
Well, I have my armor up. And yeah, I'm going to take a defensive action. And Mint is, of course, perched on a Dane to help at that point.
If I get in close.
Hmm?
If I get in close.
Yeah.
Oh, this one I don't actually have to see the creature. I just looked at that. It doesn't specify. It says against a target.
Brian.
What's a creature in range?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not in range.
Well, I've been doing that because victory
yeah.
is green or it matches your hero color.
No. I finally get this set up to where during
Oh, I bet I was
during
just
our stuff.
looking at the color.
Yeah. So see now it's not
Your favorite color is green?
no.
No, it's what I'd been doing on his stream. If he gets a victory, I'll try and match the color for when I redeem his mustache points.
Yeah, so you get
To his
the
champion.
That's
more
a
you
lot to take in right there.
yeah.
Mustache points?
Yeah, so the more you want, the more points you get.
Oh,
And you can spend your mustache points for
why not bigger points, man? You gotta go.
because they're actually called pirate stash points.
Oh, okay.
I
I couldn't remember the
It's
exact.
not actually connected, is it?
Yeah, no,
I
this
couldn't
is
remember
not.
the exact.
This is it's designed so that I can curl it.
Hell yeah. Chevalier.
So it's the
Who do you
pirate
think I
stash
learned?
points.
Who do you think I learned from?
Boomer?
Yeah,
I'm the mini boomer.
but
Sorry, I'm very
Let's have Jesus here.
anyways, Barnabas.
Barnabas is going to rip out the crossbow bolt from wherever the hell it pinned in. Exclaim, that shit's silvered. And it
Okay.
hurts a lot.
Oh, no.
What does that mean for you?
It fucking hurts.
Okay.
And is going to pull out his shield, draw his longsword, and take a defensive action and walk towards where it came from.
At least it isn't cold iron. And
There.
thinks to themselves.
They're either coming after me, or
They're murder hobos?
I can have more food.
And then you're up.
And quick question.
Yeah.
Can you tell the difference between a light crossbow or a heavy crossbow or a hand crossbow from the bolts?
Yes.
I did not know that, so.
Because heavy crossbow bolts are slightly bigger.
Than what we're seeing.
Whereas like a hand crossbow bolt
They're gonna
is
be
like
smaller.
it's super tiny.
I was
It's,
asking
it's almost
because-
slightly bigger than a dart.
I was asking because crossbow bolts are generalized.
Yeah.
I knew real world they would be, but
I mean, even in real world, there that's what I'm getting at is in real world there are differences between like a,
no,
That- that's
real
what I
world I
Yeah.
knew there were differences.
in D&D. I think
D&D
there's
is
not.
generalized. That's
Yeah.
why I was
It's
asking.
just the crossbow itself that shows.
Because
So,
Yeah.
Barnabas knows how to use crossbows and is familiar with them and would know the distances of
Okay.
how far they may or may not be.
So this is possibly from either a regular crossbow or a heavy crossbow. You're not sure.
They are quite a ways away. I could be quite a ways away. And is holding his shield out in front.
I guess we have stalkers.
Mm-hmm.
Or Lowbuckle really fucked me.
Yeah.
Perhaps both.
Oh crap! Dimension door is an action. That's a
Mhm.
bonus action.
Nope. Not unless you have a there's a thing that lets it be a bonus action.
I thought with your dagger it was a bonus action.
That's what I thought so too. But of course, now I don't know where my thing is.
Is it in the folder?
Or it's wherever the dice box is. Yeah. Yeah, as a bonus action. So cool.
I was about to say there's a couple of magical items
Yeah,
that makes it a bonus action.
That's what I thought.
And I was like, I think I'd make mine that way too.
Yeah, apparently the website decided not to do that, so. Okay, so seeing the bolt, holding on to mountains and going to Banff, stepping into a puff of dark cloud, 200 in the direction we think it came from.
So you start to make that will of wanting to do your,
Mm-hmm.
and nothing happens.
Still have my dagger, though, right? It's still there.
Yeah.
Okay. Shit.
Teleportation.
Alright, so with that, then switch over to longbow and just fire off, try and take a shot in that direction.
At disadvantage.
Yep.
So wily fella.
What we got?
I mean, I rolled a 1, so.
Oh, yeah. You want
Nope.
inspiration?
I don't, but I will shoot again. Longbow. That's a 21.
Roll damage. And that was with disadvantage.
Yes. I rolled a 14 and a 13.
Okay.
So. Sweet. If it hits, it takes 12
Takes 12.
piercing.
Maybe it'll scream and we can hear it.
How much piercing?
12. Because I rolled an 8 and I get plus 4.
It was everything.
Finn, you're up.
I am. Yeah. I'll do the same thing he did with a short bow.
What's the distance on a short bow?
It is.
So longbow is 150
Go to
to
your weapon.
600.
I know.
I'm trying to remember if the short bow has the max distance.
Short bow is 8320.
Yeah.
320.
Oh, I didn't know short bow and crossbow were the same.
Okay, so this is disadvantage, of course, right?
Yep.
So 2.
Definitely over the 80.
That and you can't really see what you're aiming at.
9,
So it's
6.
double disadvantaged.
Okay, so 9 plus 15 to hit.
15 to hit.
Yeah.
Um,
I guess that misses. Sounds like it's up there.
Well, with the way this works would be like 3/4 cover, full cover kind of thing adds to their AC. So
yeah. So they technically have 3/4 covered
Hmm.
because you guys can't. You're seeing specks of them.
yeah, we know they're
So they have a
there.
full-
He's not going
Like a
into the
plus
sand
5
or
to
anything,
AC then.
is he?
So
you were
yeah,
in
it's a
grass
plus
last
5 to the AC.
Or- yeah, that's right. So no hit or hit.
Roll for damage, and I will make note of if it hits or not.
It's gonna be 8 damage.
8 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Their turn.
Did I get it?
All of a sudden,
He said, like a note.
I think that was Finn asking.
Oh,
so I need everybody to give me a perception check,
Disadvantage or just straight?
Including that.
including me.
So
Disadvantage or not?
It's in the middle of the day, so no.
22.
13.
18.
No, I'm actively looking.
22.
Huh?
22.
Okay.
19.
13 and 13.
So 15 and above notices the fact that the blob goes.
It stretches out.
Two people, like it was
No,
blobs
they
together and
split.
they grouped and they were now running
Oh,
or
okay.
something.
Anything below the 15, you just see one move.
Can you tell how far?
It's moving fast.
I mean, like, is it moving sideways or is it moving away?
It's not moving away.
Well, that's what
It
it
looks
looks
like
like. You
it's-
tell how far they are from where we are.
Possibly.
And that said, I was on the latter end of that. I do see a target. Yeah.
Yeah, you do see a target, but like it's one of those like you didn't see the fact that it's two different targets.
Twin Rova. You're
Is
visible.
there a way that we can tell maybe general distance from us?
That's what
Oh,
Paige just
sorry.
asked, and I said you have a general idea, but it's that like they're in the
Doesn't help around the plains,
yeah,
which
Gotcha.
messes with distance.
and all it takes is a small hill,
To fuck everything up.
which is part of the reason they were disappearing. Anyways, 18 to hit Barnabas.
That's a miss.
They really are going after you, man.
And a 13 to hit
Attack me.
Edane.
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Psycho, you're up.
I'm gonna step 10 feet away from my group
Okay.
and cast Sleet Storm, which is a 3rd level spell. It's a 150-foot spell
Okay.
So you're just casting it over it.
Yeah. towards where I see them.
Okay.
And they have to make a dex save.
If they're in.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's an 11 on a 3rd level.
On a 3rd level?
Roll it.
Yeah.
Roll that D100. Roll that beautiful being
I
footage.
forgot that was a 3rd level.
She's going to hell.
That's why I stepped 10 feet away from you guys.
Onion stepped 40 feet away for a 1st level.
Is that a 35?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 35. I'm
Here's where
scared.
we get to tell if we
Gotta miss his school kid.
whose chart we're looking at.
So,
Please turn into a potted plant. Please turn into a potted plant.
That
I
reminds
don't
me
even
of
know what
Hitchhiker's
this
Guide.
spell is.
Full of petunias.
I need you to roll 3 D8s.
Oh god.
I'm assuming you went the opposite direction from the group as Onion.
Yeah. 3d8s.
One more. You just pick one up.
I got one.
And I need each individual number.
Okay. So there's a 7, a 6, and an 8.
7.
6, 7, 8.
Do we need to set ourselves up on the mat here? So we know how bad we're.
I'm
I was assuming
Are
we'd
you?
wait till it could see it, you know?
sorry.
I am approximately 60 feet from Psycho.
Fun. Okay. How long does this last?
Oh no. What did I
1
do?
minute. Holy shit.
Oh gosh.
What now?
All of a sudden, basically off to your, all 3 of them go off on the left. That's the fun part about this. So the 3d8s, we're figuring out where the 3 are going to happen. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're looking at from you, there are 8 squares around you.
Yeah.
Oh wait, the 8th one is,
Center, right?
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No.
No.
Okay.
That'd be 9.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah.
So
It'd be these 3.
yeah. So 60 feet from you, it is still at a distance.
Mm-hmm.
3 large bonfires appear.
What? Great. I
Okay.
just signaled people.
And that's to Psycho's left?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank heavens. Because I am pretty sure I'm like 60 feet to
It
the
says-
right.
You cast the create bonfire cantrip 3 times in random locations within 60 feet of you.
You might kill us with this.
I'm sorry.
Well, a bonfire
We're in grassland.
takes up a whole 5-foot radius.
Mhm.
So it takes up a whole cube that you would stand in.
Yeah.
If it hits you, you have to make a dexterity saving throw. Or take 1d8 fire damage.
It was 60 feet away, so we're fine.
The bonfire ignites flammable objects in its area that aren't being worn or carried. Oh, the spell damage also increases at 5th level to 2d8.
Nice. Yeah, you would have cast it with that, so
Yeah, because it's a cantrip.
Yeah.
So it's guaranteed to go the highest level.
I just started a forest fire, guys.
that's on fire, which is worse because those go fast.
I'm just destroying the waste even more.
And then you did Sleet Storm.
Yeah.
It seems like
It's a 20-foot tall cylinder with a 40-foot radius.
right. It seems like it's not far enough out.
Okay.
150
try.
is not far
Mhm.
enough. Oh dear.
Now we may burn to death though.
Sorry.
Well, at least it gives us sort of some sort of barrier that they'd have to shoot through.
Yeah.
Or shoot at disadvantage. So that
How
doesn't
far
matter.
did you cast that?
60 feet away.
I thought it was 150 feet.
Oh, the spell?
Yes.
Yeah, it's 150 feet away.
Onion, you're up.
Helps judge distance.
Yes,
That
it
was
does,
the
and that's actually a good thing to know. Is like
Mm-hmm.
you already knew they were a blip.
How far a blip?
Yeah.
That was my highest distance spell too, so
Okay, so
that was useful.
I can only go one.
I don't have anything that reaches that far. It's a...
I have
Uh,
120, 150.
Can I maneuver myself to where the sleet storm is not between me and the one target I could see?
Yes, you can.
Okay. So I am going to attempt to fire my short bow, I guess.
Okay.
Which will be a disadvantage. It's definitely over 80 feet.
Oh yeah.
That is what? That's a 12.
Even from the shot, you're like, that is short. Like, it's definitely one of those like.
Just watch the whole thing.
Good try.
And I'm still gonna have Mint perched on a Dane to help, I guess.
Barnabas, you're up.
Barnabas would like to crouch down into the grass to try and be less visible,
Okay.
but still be able to see enough to see if the fire that Psycho just made is going to spread,
Right.
He's coming
and
this way.
hold his action to try and start digging around the group. I know it's going to take a while, but at least to start in front so he can cut down the grass and move it away so it doesn't spread in.
Okay.
So he's holding his action but squatted down.
Okay. Edane.
I'm going to pop off 2 shots again because
Fire spread.
I can't do anything else at the moment. Okay, that's a 16 and a 17, so that's 23.
Okay.
I'll reroll that one. Made it worse. Oh well. That one is 5 damage.
You were one of the ones that could see both of them, correct?
Yes.
Which one are you shooting for? Right or left?
Right.
Okay.
And then I'm shooting again.
How much damage?
5. Piercing.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess a 10 doesn't do it.
That's another one where you see it definitely falls short.
Do I? Can I tell if it jerked with the first one?
Give me a perception check.
That's not bad. That's plus 6. 19.
Yeah, there was a slight motion change.
I got one.
Hooray!
You're up.
All right, so I guess I could fire at that one that I saw. You said the one that went that way from you, so that'd
Yeah.
been my left.
Yeah.
That'd be the one that I'd be targeting. But can I use this turn to maybe try to perceive another, or maybe get a better look at him? Would that be worth it?
It's up to you.
Yeah, I want to try that. Because I feel like if I can catch this thing, I can destroy it. So, perception, right?
Yep.
Okay. That'll be a 10.
You lose sight of it.
That's a person
I mean,
or an
you-
object.
He's dangerous.
you basically it's the you've got the one and you scan for a second and you're like, okay, just the one. Just the one. Definitely got the one.
Alright, I think that's going to be it then. Because that would be one action, right?
Yeah, that's an action.
That's fine.
Their turn. Okay.
You rolling for both?
Yeah.
Alright.
So for the first one, it's a 16
Miss.
and 13.
Alright, so question on that then. I see one of these, right?
Yeah.
Can I silvery barbs them?
If it's
I mean,
it
they're
depends
both
on
missing
how far
already.
away.
They're both missing already.
Okay, so distance on silvery barbs is 60 feet.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
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 I
These
tried,
these
boys.
things are basically so instead of shooting the crossbow like this, they're doing this.
Oh, well.
they're arcing it.
Okay.
That's the reason you get to hear the whistle. Is it's
So the key
Um,
here really is tracking.
I didn't say, but could I move 30 feet towards that one?
yes.
They're getting out of my circle.
It is
take your
the
lead, buddy.
Psycho's turn, which is
Does the fire move at all?
don't know yet. It has
Wasn't
to have
sure.
it has to have a round. It hasn't had a round yet.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, it happened on Psychos. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, but
Thank you.
but any natural effects happen on round 20, and Psycho's
Okay.
22. So
Okay. Thank you. Did not know that.
yeah. If anything happen, like if it's a world event thing, something like that, where
Yeah.
they
Like a lair action.
well, layer actions are world events,
Yeah.
but like anything that's caused by like a forest fire or something like that, it's going to move on 20.
Okay.
And that way that it's not beholden to your initiative. And anything, so it's also not beholden to like a bad guy's initiative or anything like that. So the bad guys can like, especially at higher levels, you want that because the bad guys could have like an initiative of, without rolling. The bad guys could have an initiative of 28,
Okay.
and you want them to like cast something that causes the world to happen. You don't want it to happen on 28 every time.
Gotcha.
Ability checks
Thank you.
don't count.
I.e. what happened in that room.
Attacks.
Yeah.
Ability checks don't count for attacks, do they?
What do you mean?
Guidance.
So
Yeah.
casting guidance is an action.
Yeah, I was just asking if because it was for ability checks only.
But it's
If-
also
Now-
for like 6 seconds. So
Yeah.
Depending
Oh,
on
it's a minute.
what the person that's being guidanced does, that ability could be a bonus action. That ability could be a full action.
Because in the way it's worded, it just says your touch one
Mhm.
once before the spell ends. The target can roll a d4 to add the number rolled to one ability check of its choice. It doesn't.
Does an attack count as a data check?
No.
No.
Okay,
Attack
so
rolls,
then
ability
that's
checks.
That's
That's
what
why you would use bless.
why I was asking.
Okay.
Well, since I can't really do anything, can I see? I was wondering because I'll see both of them. Can I try and track to see if they're trying to flank us?
Give me a.
That's what I was thinking. Just doing this little number.
Give me another perception check,
Mm-hmm.
and then based on that, you'll have another roll.
Okay.
Maybe or maybe not.
14.
14. Give me an insight check.
$18.
Yeah, that might be what they're doing.
They might be trying to flank us, so keep your eyes out on.
I've got the one I've been shooting at. So
Because there are two.
So,
of them.
so for those that didn't know, now you know
There are two of them.
there are two of them.
Wait, there are two. Wait, where'd the first one go?
I'm a little bit surprised that the newer member of this crew decided to tell me that.
So now we
I can't see
hit
World.
20. One of the bonfires doesn't seem to move, but the other two of them start to spread.
If we're
Towards?
lucky.
us or
That's a great
I
way
mean-
to start a sentence.
So,
If we're lucky, they're too stupid to not run into the fire, so they'll burn to death.
More of an issue is the fire going to get to us?
Yeah.
And can we either A, outrun the fire, or B, get around it and then outrun it?
okay. So Onion would be familiar with the effects of their own spells, yes?
Yes.
Would the withering effect of Wither and Bloom increase or decrease the flammability of grass?
Increase.
yeah, let's say that would increase for sure.
Because it sucks all the moisture and all the life force out of it, so it's dead grass, so it like goes up quick.
So spreading would trigger my action.
Yep.
And it's using the shield to start digging
Okay.
a cutoff.
Would
I
that
don't
be a
know if
viable
that's either
option?
use an action or if it's attacking with a I can't remember the term.
We're gonna
Hang on,
we're gonna
weapon.
we're gonna have it as just an action.
Gotcha.
Because it's a improvised.
Improvised weapon, that's what I was trying to think of.
Well, it's not even a weapon. That's an improvised.
Tool?
It's an
Strategy.
improvised tool. I'm
Yeah.
trying to use it as a shovel since I don't have one, and it's just trying to tear up as much of the grass in front of me, in between the fire, as I can.
Okay.
So
what is Onion doing?
that's what I'm trying to figure out.
This is an interesting encounter. I like it.
How far does Wither and Bloom go?
Did you recharge it last night?
60 feet.
I haven't used it in a while, so it's recharged by
Oh,
now.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Out of character. Bringing USB?
I guess I'm just gonna kind of side-eye the, the spreading fire and take another shot.
Can we pocket sand the fire?
Have any water?
I don't want to dig through, but I have wall of fire in here, and that's about what we're about to
No, but
grab.
you do have an alchemy
Can you
jug.
ring a
I
fire
was
for
about
the
to say, you
stream?
haven't
Just
done
You
for
do have an alchemy
ambiance?
jug that
Uh,
does 8
Can you
gallons.
ring
I
a
don't have
fire
it
for
on
the
me.
stream for ambiance?
That's on the Dane.
Is it on me?
Yes.
Oh.
You took it from me.
Oh, I thought we were just stockpiling everything on you. I'm not gonna lie.
Onion doesn't have carry capacity.
You're doing a great job. Though.
I mean, the straight of pin.
What does the die have?
Yeah. Alchemy jug.
I don't remember having the alchemy jug.
I'm pretty sure I gave it. We gave
You
it to
took
you,
it from me specifically. I remember.
and never gave it back.
You could fill the moat he's digging.
Again, I remember I was going to take the rod, and then we gave it to you because we realized I was going to be
You
front man.
say-
But then I never
No,
touched anything else.
I-
don't remember.
No, because
No.
I was messing with it, and you were like, "Give me that."
Oh,
Because I know Barnabas would not be allowed to have the alchemy.
Barman.
Anyway, I'm
not
taking a
allowed.
shot.
You want to eat mayonnaise or
Uh,
something?
That's a 16.
16 to hit.
Yes.
Which one are you firing at?
The one I can see. Because I know the other one's there, but I have not spotted them as far as I know.
Okay. How much damage did you do?
Do-do. Let's see, that's 3.
Okay.
Have to be in range.
Barnabas,
Gonna keep digging.
Thank you.
keep it digging.
Trying to dig around us, and I'm going to yell at whoever has the alchemy jug. Fucking put her in the water
No range.
right here. Fire's gonna spread. We don't want to burn.
On itself.
So that would mean you technically don't have your shield as
Oh,
your
that's
AC.
right, yeah.
That is correct.
Dang, you're up.
I am still trying to be dropped as low as I can, but I'm digging.
Yeah, I know.
My AC is now a 17.
Check.
Since it's my bonus action, I'm going to attempt again to see if I can dimension door forward
Okay. You're
to
gonna,
see if maybe like they had something on the area we were standing.
okay.
I was moving away from it.
You're gonna attempt
Oh
to do.
shit, if Dan has the alchemy jug, there's no water. So he moved away.
I'm
Uh,
gonna say I don't have it. Like that's a camp thing. So
so you go to do it again, and it feels like it's gonna like, but it doesn't.
all right, well then I'll move 30 feet again and then fire.
Okay.
Does it seem like I'm within 120 feet?
No.
Disadvantage still. Ooh.
Who the fuck set up a traveling anti-magic field?
Yeah. Is the 13 hit?
You don't know that. It could just be a little
Roll for
performance
damage.
anxiety. Happens to the best of us.
They could have a reaction that like dissuades teleportation.
Or something. Or I got effed up somewhere in the tower and I haven't found out about it yet.
You got boom back.
That look.
10, 10 damage.
Okay.
And then shooting again. Roll a 19 and a 2.
I don't think that two's gonna hit. Nope. Finn, you're up.
Same thing.
Oh no, trust me. They're at disadvantage too, so it's the
I'm going for lefty.
yeah.
Oh god.
Just thankful. Oh, Bill.
That's 11 to hit.
11 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have vulnerability.
It's just a domestic.
When I go, I have resistance to slashing, piercing, bludgeoning, non-magical, non-missile sword.
14 against Barnabas.
That's miss.
Can you nice prison?
Putting me up there.
10 for Dane. Yeah, see, we're both in the same boats. Psycho, you're up.
Has it appeared that they were moving any closer?
You're not 100% sure.
Mm, aw. I could set up my
Anybody has the alchemy joke?
Woo!
Oh.
Oh, I think my
Or the water standing. It doesn't. The fire can't.
Well, I was already on that. Yeah.
if you don't have it, then I probably
I
have
just
it.
don't know who has it.
I would say Psycho has it.
Okay. I wish upon the alchemy jug for agua. I say fresh water.
Considering the fact you guys have been using it every morning,
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, so we.
Shit.
It's probably only like 4 gallons.
Yeah.
If it has anything in it.
3.
yeah, it's got 3 gallons in it.
So
That's
In
the reason
that
you have to
case-
use it every day is because
Oh, fuck.
There's 5 of us.
somebody's taking somebody is sharing rations
Yeah.
and not getting. You guys are doing some weird half water ration every day. Because 8 gallons,
Yeah.
it makes 8 gallons. You need 2 per day traveling through through stuff like this, and you're not making enough for 5 people.
Oh, that makes sense. So, do we really want to waste this water on that fire
Well,
coming
we
at
don't
us?
have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had completely forgotten.
Yeah, that's part of the reason they were like, "Don't let Barnabas have it." Is they
Oh, you talking about
you
my
did the
trap
math
spell?
of like you have to have it every day,
Anything
and
that
you
might-
can't let somebody
I
waste
was in the
Like-
rest
I,
area.
Oh, that's a
I did
third
not
level
think
spell.
about the need for double the
Alright,
amount of
yeah.
water.
Yeah.
Flame or anything
I
like
have a warding wind. That's it.
that? You blow it the other way. Away from us.
But that's it doesn't. It's a cell from 10 feet away, and that's 60 feet away. So.
You know, like
Would using the belt be a bonus action or an action?
I don't know if
That's super nice.
I don't know if a sleet storm would actually fix the fire problem.
I mean, you're dropping a bunch of ice
Yeah.
ice and water.
and water on. And that would smother.
Oh
us.
wait, hold on. This area heavily exposed. Exposed flames in the area are doused. But then,
That's another level 3 spell.
They're also
Yeah.
Move
Can
away
you
from
move this
everybody.
huh?
Can you
I
move
thought
it?
you could move the sleet storm.
I can move the moonbeam, but I don't know if I
Yeah,
can.
No, sleet storm is just it happens there.
Fuck.
I need what you're doing.
I'll just cast it again, but moving away.
Oh wait, it's not your turn.
Is it
It's-
not? Yeah. it's
Oh wait,
supposed
yeah,
to.
it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because they moved, shot, missed, and now it's Psycho.
yeah, they're still moving.
Well, I'll move another 10 feet away from everyone
Okay,
and cast Sleet Storm again.
okay.
Towards the fire.
Okay.
That's cocked. With a 10.
Roll a D100.
At least I'm away from y'all.
About
I'm
25.
far away from you.
That's a 35 again.
Are you serious?
No, she's not kidding. Roll 3d8s.
How much?
Wait. How far is Psycho from everybody else? Because that was
She's
another.
20 feet away
Effectively
from most
burning
of
up the waste.
So, like, unless Onion moved back when they were repositioning,
You don't even believe it.
approximately 70 feet from Onion. Oh boy.
277.
No.
Okay.
Wouldn't this time it be?
Too many fires.
So the sevens will land in the sleet storm.
That nothing. They just get.
It's just the two will be
Probably towards where I was running. Yeah.
pretty much.
Possible
You're
to,
basically just
it's possible to stamp that out though.
playing with the elements over there.
But you've got 60. You've been moving your 30 feet. So that's 60, 70, 80. So it's too far. It will happen behind you.
I'm still trying to go after this guy.
If I'm thinking about that right, it will happen somewhere within 10 feet of Onion.
Yeah.
I get slightly warm for a moment. That you created.
So the original fires are dead. The new spawn fire that was going to start in 7, which the best part of that is I already rolled to see which ones would expand again. The first 2 that expanded did not expand this time, but the middle one did, which is what is at 7. So that would have like tripled the expansion pretty quickly.
It's like
Yeah.
exploding ice.
Yeah.
That was like really good timing.
So yeah, you
Well,
got lucky on that one because
Maybe
that would
the
have.
bonfire is causing a smoke screen.
So Onion, you're up.
Jumping out of their own skin at the fire that just burst out somewhere beside them.
Oh wait, you can't speak. Oh wait, you don't.
I can speak with that one.
Yeah, that one can understand.
Sound,
Uh,
yeah.
I don't know what Onion's saying, but it's very metal.
Onion has officially become
I'm sorry.
Oh, that was Nightcore.
You probably have the higher voice. So.
Oh yeah, I was about to say if Onion has a higher voice, it's almost like a squirrel scream.
It's more of
And
an
it became
So baby metal.
sort of androgynous range.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Oh boy.
So,
Just burning the whole town down.
basically just going to jump and take an defensive action, like scurrying 10 feet away from the flame that just appeared above them.
Okay.
A little too distracted to take another shot.
Barnabas, you're up.
Psycho, which way is the closest one?
I
Because Barnabas has been beneath the grass.
point in the directions that they're at.
Immediately full dashing that direction,
Okay.
transforming on the way,
Okay.
leaving shield and sword on the ground.
Okay. Dayton, you're up.
Continue to move 30, and I'll pop off shot.
So you only get 30 feet of movement though, because it costs an action or a bonus action.
It's a bonus action to transform, which is
Okay.
why I'm full dashing
Okay.
that direction.
14
What are you shooting with?
longbow.
This is not with disadvantage.
Oh, cool. So I'll just reroll.
So you moved 8 feet.
They're within
Oh.
180 feet of a dang.
15
Okay.
with that one.
Which
With
onto? Which onto?
11
11
15
damage.
damage.
Okay.
And then 19.
You're good. That's entertaining.
I'll roll that one. That's better. 11 more.
Okay.
Pitching.
Yeah.
Ben, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna do this quick with a slight chuckle towards Psycho. What's going on? Alright, so I'm going for lefty again. That is 21. Yep, I added it.
Nine.
The disadvantage.
Oh shit. I still get disadvantage on it even on the one I see?
Yeah.
Oh,
The,
well,
the
Too far away.
distance is the problem, not
Ah,
seeing it.
I need to.
Just roll your
I was about to say,
Just reroll.
Dane's gonna on their turn. Dane's gonna finally get to see what you guys are shooting at.
Oh. 7.
Human bearing.
Don't even worry about the damage.
So
I'm just gonna enjoy the light show.
you see a person on horseback.
Ah! That explains it.
I was about to say maybe it's a centaur.
Oh,
Wait, does it look like a person on horseback, or does it look like a...
Looks like a person on horseback.
Good
Close.
planes.
But the horse and the person are separate.
12 to hit Barnabas.
miss.
21 to hit a day.
Shield.
Okay.
Because right now, technically, I have... Wait. No. Because I'm not using 2 weapons at the moment. So that drops me to 16 plus 5. That would still... So,
21.
yeah.
Okay.
It's 21, so no. It still hit. So,
Still hit?
Yeah.
Okay. So this. That's the first time I didn't have to roll with disadvantage myself.
You're welcome.
Well, he's riding at 60 feet a
Yeah.
turn. That'll also tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
Means I'm fucked.
Take 4 piercing.
Can we stay together rather than letting him split us up?
Psycho, you're up.
Yeah, even with that going on.
With my constant problem with the fire thing, I'm just gonna follow Barnabas, trying to have like backup. So
Okay.
Split the party. Split the party.
so dashing, that's like what 60.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Split speed boost yet.
Would that mean I'm catching up to you?
Yeah, you're like right behind me.
Okay.
You're about 20 feet behind.
Okay, so you're going like that direction then, and then
I'm
me
assuming
and
I'm
Dane are
heading
going
in
this
the
direction.
of the one on the left.
So you can be following me or stay there.
Onion, you're up.
About how far am I from a Dane?
I don't know who I can see in here.
Have you been moving forward each round, or
I've not really until this previous round where I tried to scurry away from the fire.
okay? So you're roughly 65 feet behind him. Because I mean, he's moved a total of 90.
Okay, so I'm gonna. So I'm gonna take my movement towards the Dane. I'm going to try to Misty Step.
Okay.
Do I
Where
need
are you
to roll-
Misty stepping it to?
Like within 20 feet of a Dane.
Okay.
Do I need to-
roll for your spell?
Okay. That would be an 11. I think Misty Step is a level 2.
Roll that wonderful D100 as you appear next to Dane.
20 feet away. 96.
96.
Finally, something happened.
You cast Power Word Kill on the closest target.
All of a sudden, you get this like, and 5 gold coins come out of you.
Oh no!
Oh no!
It's
I mean,
fine.
at least it's gold coins and it's not those weird yellow gems.
Yeah.
We can spin that.
Andrew, gee. And then I'm going to use my reaction, which I still have, to fire at the person with the short bow. Is that with normal or disadvantage? Sure.
Normal.
Normal?
The short bow?
Wait, short bow is
Native range is 80.
no. You're disadvantaged still.
That flew out of my hand, but whatever. Wow, that would have been a nat 20. 11.
That's nice.
And
It's a
that's-
definite miss, whether it's the horse or the person.
So that-
That's also when you guys were rolling at disadvantage. I was rolling to see whether you hit the horse or the person.
Oof.
Oh, hopefully you aim for the horse so he no longer can run 60 feet away.
At least.
Food.
Him. They're food for them.
Alright.
I get
Either one is food for us.
I get horse and hearts.
I wonder if it's musky.
We should try it.
Coming up from the full sprint in the grass, can I tell roughly how far away the closest one is?
He's over 100 feet.
Full dash up,
Is your speed increase?
and I might as well use my bonus action to put my Crimson Right.
Yeah, at least we know that they
I
don't...
take 3 necrotic damage.
At least we know it's not an anti-teleport thing, because I was able to.
That's 60 foot closer.
Okay.
I understand they're on horseback, but I'm hoping to be able to.
Pounce on them.
Werewolf.
I want to do the cool jump and take him off the horse if I can.
Sort of like, I see.
It's not gonna happen, but it could be fun.
Well, you know how in Twilight Jacob like
Dane.
Oh,
twisted and attacked
You're up.
that vampire.
So again, with bonus action, going to attempt to pop myself onto the back of the horse if it lets me.
Horse, of course.
Nothing.
Just cussing, fucking throw a firebolt at the
did he just
guy.
eat shit?
You aiming for the guy or the?
The guy.
Okay.
guessing an 11 misses.
Yep.
Oh, and let me.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 1 on a cantrip.
Let's go. D100.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Magic.
Oh no! Mint is on your head.
I'll help you make 50.
We're finally getting something different. No more fires, please.
Yes. No more fires.
I don't look.
What?
He looks confused.
I don't like that look.
You have 4 inspiration die.
What?
What?
They last 1 minute.
Noted. I like that.
It's you gain 1d6 inspiration die for the next for 1 minute.
So that's
So,
basically I can just roll an advantage. Basically,
So that's
That'll
how
be
you choose
helpful.
to use them.
right?
And what was you missed on your attack?
Yeah.
Finn, you're up.
Alright, so I'm still trying to track all this. I'm still in the self-made moat that he's got
Yeah.
going, and everyone's just run off without me, right?
Yep.
Who are you gonna follow?
Well, first off, I'm going to, while I'm planted here, lay off another shot at Lefty once again
Okay.
with disadvantage. Twice.
Mhm.
Okay, that's 18. 18.
Okay.
So I'm assuming that hits.
Yep.
probably add those gold pieces to my count.
Yeah.
It's a D6 plus 3.
6. That's 8 damage. Okay. And so I look at the ground. They need distance support, so I'm going after Barnabas and Psycho.
Okay.
Healing go. Magic. No, I really want to test him.
What's funny is now we are separated to where I can't communicate.
Um,
I can't.
you move forward again though, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay. So you are now within range. He
They're together.
lowers the
Mhm.
crossbow, and from the side of the horse draws a long sword.
Oh god. He's gonna try and chop your head off.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Fun part. He gets 2 attacks.
Cool.
Son of a whore.
He gets 1 attack?
Two
2
now.
and a 2 on the die.
There's no need to talk about Barnabas like that.
Aww.
You had humble beginnings.
Marcus doesn't know his family.
Okay. And then the other one is not within range to change to sword yet.
Shoot, bitch.
Well, 18.
It's
Is that your wolfy form, Leon? Oh, so it's an 8. What's your...
I have an AC of 18 in my transformation.
Oh,
Have
Again,
a-
I'm not using it.
Another silver bolt hits
Mhm.
you in the shoulder for 2 damage. Psycho, you're up.
Ah,
What does the horse person look like?
They're pretty much wearing. It's hard to tell because they do have like a large cloak.
Okay. I didn't know if it was like familiar garb. Or...
No, it's definitely riding garb.
Real quick too. That was that bonus action that I get per rogue. Dash towards them. So how close?
Oh, if you're using your did you attack last?
Yeah,
He attacked last.
But I
round.
get
Then you
that.
do
I should
60.
get that bonus action for
Yeah,
dash.
you still get the bonus
Yeah.
dash, so that's another 30 feet. So you get 60 feet towards them.
All right, cool.
So you're actually up next to Psycho, but
20 feet.
About 20 feet behind me.
yeah.
Barnabas.
well, I'm gonna continue dashing towards him so he has some kind of backup.
Okay.
You were in front.
Temporarily.
What
yeah.
do for?
What are you doing? Alright, so you dashed.
Yeah.
So that's your action. Onion, you're up.
Okay, so thing is in melee distance to a Dane, and thus well within spell distance of Onion.
Oh yeah.
So, I'm going to hold out a hand.
Oh, I forgot about something. Hold on. A Dane.
Hmm.
9 to hit.
Yeah.
As the horse also gets the hooves trampled. Oh no, he's doing the
Yeah.
Savages, savages.
Anyways, holding out a hand as a spectral rose goes and leaps towards the horse rider.
Okay.
The rider. Yep. And magic to hit.
Okay.
So that's a 12 on a cantrip.
Okay.
And that is a 11 to hit.
Nice, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a Dane has not been hit by anything. Or, yeah.
Barnabas.
Barnabas is going to move forward 30.
A little bit ahead of Psycho, but not
A
much.
little bit ahead of Psycho. Is the rider within 30 feet?
No.
And dash.
Okay.
That's it.
A Dane.
So, with that, did he move away, or is he still just?
He's
right there?
basically he's
circling
circling you.
now? Okay, well now I'll have dagger and rapier out, and try and attack him.
Mint's helping you.
So the first one is advantage.
Did you get the same thing both times?
No, I got a 5 and a 6, but it's 15 because it's a +9 dagger.
Are we aiming for the rider or the horse? That misses.
That misses. Oh, cool. Then I'm going to attack with the rapier. I'm going to swing at the horse this time.
Okay.
Because fuck that horse.
Trying to stomp on you.
Jesus. Exactly. That is 23.
That hits.
And rapier is 8. So it's with 9 into the horse. And then bonus.
The horse falls.
Cool. Bonus, I'm jumping on the and stabbing down with the dagger. I'm going to spend one of my inspirations to give myself advantage.
And as the horse tumbles, he sees it coming and like rolls out of it and takes no damage.
Right. Yeah, horse rider.
I rolled for the dexterity save to see if he
Right.
would.
I assumed he'd be fine. That was much better. A 25
To hit. That hits.
Yes. So finally hitting this thing. That is 9 piercing. Con save if he's still up.
Oh yeah. 7.
Fails. Take 3 necrotic. And because I gave myself advantage and he fell with the horse and all that, would I get sneak attack?
You gave yourself advantage?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you get sneak attack.
Cool. So then I get to roll after 2 more points.
Okay.
So your sneak attack is still a D8?
D6.
D6.
Finn, you're up.
All sneak attack.
Alright, so question, I went off after them. Is the one they're pursuing one that I can see?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and lay out another shot at him. And the disadvantage is still because of the movement, right?
What distance are you at now?
I'm assuming still 20 behind him. He went
Okay.
up ahead.
So what's the distance on your weapon?
83-20.
You do not have disadvantage now.
Oh, sweet. Good. That's 26 to hit.
26.
Yeah. And
Uh,
that wasn't at 20, so
Who are you aiming for? The person or the rider or the horse?
Let's get the horse.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's 7 damage.
Did you add that?
Wait.
Wait. 14 damage, actually.
14. How comes that? Is that because
It
of
goes
the
to
nat?
nat 20. You double your damage.
Ooh,
You
shit.
double your die.
So wait,
14.
double the die. What's your plus after?
Yeah, she's right. 14.
Mm-hmm.
14 on horsey.
No, hang on. Plus.
Hmm?
You rolled what?
4. So do I double the roll or?
Yeah, you double the roll.
Okay, so that's gonna be 8,
Plus
11.
Okay, so 11 total.
That's
And that's fine. That horse was already down to 1 HP anyway, because you guys have hit it a couple of times with the arrows.
Yeah,
He ain't got him out now though.
And his turn to.
we'll
Yep.
take a dive.
He also rolls out of it,
So he didn't go prone or anything like
Nope.
that.
and that was the check. Was as it goes down, he
That's
is able
one that's
to
gonna take
kicks
some
out
getting
of
used to.
stirrups.
When you guys talk about prone and how all that those different arrangements affect advantage,
Yep.
disadvantage.
It's now their turn.
And I have my 2 weapons, so my AC is back at 17. Excuse me.
The one that's at you. My quarrel's not with you.
Oh. Even in the room.
You're hurting one of my friends, so it is with me. You get shot at me.
And at that, but as soon as you say it is with me, he lunges.
Yeah.
17 to hit,
There, I'll throw up a shield.
and then 23 to hit.
That will hit. That's a 7 on level 1. Take them both down.
Well, you take 12 slashing damage,
Oh, jeez.
as he is well versed with his sword and
Right.
carves into you.
12 on level 1.
Oh. No,
No.
you're good.
Cool.
I was trying to remember, like,
Right.
I didn't pull that one up, and I don't want to like go rummaging through the computer to find that
Mm-hmm.
stat sheet that I have of that one. And I was like, wait, what is the number on a 1?
That was 10.
It's 10 unless you're trained, and then it's okay. Yeah. So you're good with 12. And then the other one runs at Barnabas now that he's back.
Did you hear all that?
Yes.
Yep, might be right.
I knew it was going after you.
Yeah, so did I.
Aren't you
16.
glad you got 2 people behind
That's a
you?
miss.
And then
So if he didn't try to bitch slap or
Oh,
23.
That's a hit.
little walk
Is this with the longsword?
Yep.
Is it
Silvered or no?
11, and it burns like a motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
Are these bounty hunters?
Now they're close enough.
Yep.
Well, actually, that was their turn. I'll
Psycho,
wait until
you're up.
mine.
I see him digging, slicing into him. I am, 20 feet away from
Yeah.
Barnabas now. I cast Frostbite. It's a 60-foot distance. And it's 2d. So is it 2d6 or.
What do I need to do? Or
It's just an attack. Oh,
Is it
it's a
save or-
con save.
con save?
And it's, hold on, 5th
14.
level. Yeah.
Oh, 15. Sorry.
15 con.
They pass.
Then you don't.
There you go.
Because
So
it's
you
cantrip.
need to roll for magic.
Okay.
Roll that d20.
That's a 17.
You're good. Onion, you're up.
Alright, so my plan, very simple. Chill touch the dude, 3 healing dice to you. I've got all the dice right here. Alright, so that is a 20 on a cantrip.
Okay.
See on that.
That is a 17 to hit.
That just hits.
Alright, so that is a. That'd be 15 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And you recover 14 HP.
He's bloodied.
And
No.
14 on an auto spell.
Barnabas.
Does this person look familiar?
It's hard to
Or-
tell.
Any of the riding garb or clothing resembles any of the colors or emblem on the shield that Barnabas uses?
No.
They do not look like they could be a Curran.
It is straight like brown and beiges. And like he's got he's got like a slight helmet that's on him. So the face is slightly skewed. It's not like a full facial thing, but it
But
like
it's partially
definitely
obscured.
yeah.
All right.
Could just be hired mercenaries.
Well then, firstly, Barnabas is going to go after the horse.
It's
The
dead.
horse is dead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you missed that part.
I'm sorry.
Oh, and the dude can't recover HP, if that's at all important.
Okay.
Then, towering above him, Barnabas is going to throw out a weird globule of this blood breathed in lightning at the face of the guy and use his blood curse of bloated agony and amplify it. So I'm going to take damage anyways,
Okay.
because this is one of the curses. I think we determined rolling because...
Yep.
Yeah. So 16 for the curse.
Okay.
And I take 5 necrotic. Now, for the next minute... okay. For the next minute, at the end of each of its turns, it can make a Constitution saving throw to end the curse. It has disadvantage on Strength and Dex checks, and it takes 1d8 necrotic damage if it makes more than one attack a turn.
Nice.
And I'm going to do an attacky on it.
Okay.
Wish I could. Math is hard with this shit. That is a 20 to hit
That hits.
for 9 slashing, 2 lightning. And the attack is a 17 to hit,
That just hits.
and that is 9 slashing, 4 lightning.
He's bloody. Dang.
Cool. I go in after the game. First attack, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Mint.
Basically, just assume that unless I say otherwise.
Right. So that is 24.
That hits.
And... Nice. So that is 10 piercing, sneak attack because of the advantage. 2. And then a con save.
Uh, 12.
15, I believe. It's 4 necrotic. And then rapier. I'm going to give myself advantage just to give myself advantage. Which is better. 14, that misses, yes.
Yes.
And then I'll spin the other. That's 25.
Okay.
Uh,
As you hit him this time, you hear a bell, and it is like the bell rings for everyone can hear it. There it is. And he slumps over, and when the bell rings, as soon as it starts to subside, there's a and you take
Oh man. Want to get like a con save or anything, or a dex save from that?
you get a dex save.
Cool.
One pill of the sun, not pill.
Is mint included in this?
Yep.
Oh, for
Buy men.
it's a deck save.
Yeah.
What's the
Use my
damage? I don't
last-
even need a roll.
Use my last inspiration for that one just in case.
What'd you get?
Dex save. I got 16.
Okay.
Deck save.
So you take 6 fire damage.
Nat 20 for a 22 for mint.
6 fire damage.
Survives. Woo! I think that's the first time mint has survived damage.
All right, that makes what I'm about to do a little bit trickier. Okay, so he's 20 feet in front of me, right?
Yeah.
All right, and I can see all this going down now because the guy ain't got a damn man.
Well, for you guys, because of the distance, you hear the bell ring and you hear the, and you might be able to see like a slight.
But I know it's bad. So I'm gonna scream out towards Barnabas here. Do you know this fella?
Barnabas reply.
Yeah.
20 feet in front of
I'll
me.
give you the reply.
No, but leave him alive.
Exactly what I plan to do. A whisper and cast charm person on him.
Okay.
How do I go about this?
Ask Paige. I don't know.
Armed person?
I figured
It should be a wisdom
He's
saving
bloody.
throw, I believe.
It's either a wisdom or a charisma.
It's a wisdom, I'm almost certain.
so. Wisdom is going to be the modifier, right? Is that to hit?
No.
It is a saving
He-
throw done by the target.
Yeah, he,
Okay.
he saves.
The only thing you need to roll
you
for
got
magic.
So if he gets a
14.
14, he passes. If he and he
Okay.
doesn't get charmed.
all
You
right.
do need to roll for this magic, though.
Okay. Oh, the
Yeah.
What level
so
are you
it's-
casting it at?
first level
Okay.
enchantment. So
Okay.
You roll a d20.
d20. Okay. 19.
Okay, you're good.
Okay, so they roll with advantage because you're fighting them. Probably not gonna matter. Yeah, definitely not gonna matter.
Did I get him?
And it's a wisdom.
Yes.
Yes. 14.
14. He's got 17 on the
Good
die.
die.
Shit.
Nice try.
I thought we could get some information out of him. Barnabas gonna kill him anyway with what he just did.
So it's his turn.
Yes.
He reaches in to his cloak, pulls out a vial, and like crushes it.
A
And
new black pops out?
Huh?
No blacks pops out?
Barnabas, you're the only one in melee with him.
Yes.
I need you to make a dex save.
Oh god, don't kill the boy.
Did he just explode himself?
No, he did not. But he used a item that teleports him and also like emits thunder wave.
Oh fuck! I forgot.
Oh, so dude didn't explode?
Oh no, the other dude did explode.
No, I was just imagining.
This guy, yeah, this guy is like, oh shit! It was so that you both know, so everybody knows, the bell went off, which was the sign, hey, somebody died, and he
Get
goes,
the heck
fuck, I
out.
need to get out, so he's leaving.
Yeah.
I forgot to brand him. I'm dumb. I
So
was
what,
so excited for that. and I
what was your
forgot
dex
to do it.
save?
That's what I'm trying to get to, but I'm having
It's being
some
weird.
issues loading. I am unsure if I have proficiency in it. I believe I do, but I can't guarantee. Minimum is a 13. Maximum would be a 16.
Did you add the character to the campaign?
Yes.
Then you should be able to pull it up from right here.
For some reason, I'm having issues with this working. Yes, I do have proficiency, so it's a 16.
Okay, with a 16 you save, a 13 you do not, because it was a 15. So you only take 2
Wish I
thunder
remembered.
damage.
Mhm.
Sound damage.
He's
Yeah.
gonna die wherever he goes anyway, right?
Well,
still
if I
hurt,
brand
right?
them, then I know exactly where they are at all times.
Ooh, that's cool, dude. So that gives you the kind of blood hunter, right? That's clever. Dude, God.
That's why I really wanted to be level 6 before that fight in the tower.
So,
That would've been awesome.
that's the end of that combat.
Are y'all okay over there?
We're fine.
What
The,
just
the
happened?
fire from the explosion was like a flash fire and didn't like ignite the grass, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Since this is right here, I'll go ahead and search the guy, search the horse.
What?
Is there nothing left
The
of
various-
him?
No. Like, yeah, when he exploded, like, I mean,
Oh,
like, it's like a bomb going off from his chest.
okay.
I'm gonna.
The horse is still there.
Yeah, I'll check the horse for like packs and see if there's anything on it.
But yeah, he is definitely there are chunks and part of the damage you're taking also when they explode is not necessarily like all fire damage.
Shrapnel?
It is shrapnel because they wear splint mail.
Wait, so how did they explode themselves? Was it like a
Internal combustion.
People do it all the time.
yeah?
Both were
totally
used.
Where's
worth
any
it.
fleshy bits that went
I mean,
exploding?
you can go looking for fleshy bits, but like
I know one thing I am doing is I'm having Mint fly around the battlefield looking for any usable arrows that miss their mark
okay,
to try to recover them.
give me that'll be a D100.
D100.
I'll also, while I'm checking the horse, if it's still breathing, I'll.
Oh no, it's dead.
Okay. I was gonna do a mercy
Oh no, you guys
in case.
on
Oh.
both of them, you definitely like. I didn't even have him roll damage because it was at 1. And, like, it's one of those. You guys definitely made it past the 1 marker.
How much
23.
health did those horses
23 for
have?
Mint.
23.
Looking for arrows.
He finds 2.
Okay. I will pack those away and go about.
Yeah, I'll check the horse for anything, gear or anything.
So on the horse, you do find also strapped to it was a short sword.
Okay.
There's a heavy crossbow strapped to it. There are no bolts, but basically what they were doing was they had little places to place their weapons, and they were pulling the bolts out of a thing that's on there.
Yeah. There's no like pouches or anything on it.
Nope.
Hoping to have like a letter or something.
Okay, so question about the rations. I mean, kind of skipping past that. I don't really know how that works. If we wanted to, we could chop up what's left of that horse, right?
Yeah. You got
That's
2
exactly
horses.
what Barnabas
that's
is
where
going to be
we're
doing.
gonna
All right, I'm gonna step over there with Barnabas.
Well,
Cut this thing.
Barnabas isn't doing that quite yet. Barnabas is going to shyly and slightly go up to Psycho,
Mm-hmm.
because Psycho's the smart one. Psycho should know how to, like, properly pull bolts out of a body since silver fucking burns.
Hey, Nightingale.
Could you maybe help me out with this,
Mm,
please?
what do I roll?
As I have 2 bolts.
It'd be a medicine check.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You roll medicine, and I will use.
Well, you're gonna have to.
What is the medicine?
I'm gonna bite down.
Oh, there it is.
100 feet.
Never mind.
I'm gonna be
Barnabas,
biting
you're on
down
your own.
the horse's leg.
Huh?
I'm gonna be biting down on the horse's leg, the really bony bit.
That is a 20.
Okay. Able to get the bolt out without too much issues.
It's Barnabas doesn't want to touch the silver.
Jesus, Barney, I thought I pissed people off.
We should probably put some moss in those wounds.
Oh,
You
the
got
short
any of that
sword?
on you?
No, the short sword's not silvered. Never mind.
Oh.
No, I was about to say the
Short sword
sword's-
wasn't, long sword was.
Yeah.
And the bolts were.
I don't suppose any of the
I have
weapons
an
I was
herbalism
using
kit.
survived.
So,
The long sword, no.
So,
I mean, I wouldn't.
Oh,
use-
anything that was on the on person, because it's basically a fireball going off in the metal.
Damn it.
so they had saddlebags
Like,
and stuff.
Not
on
even any scraps
Yeah,
of
but
clothing.
nothing
No.
Okay.
of use.
Well, time to start dismembering a horse.
And while we're doing that, if it has anything attached to it, I'd like to go through it.
On that one, it's the same thing. It's got a short sword and a heavy crossbow.
No identifying markers, letters, nothing.
I am also going to be dismembering a horse.
Yeah, I'll assist.
So those will be survival checks.
You said you're assisting?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we've
Survival is
Alright,
wisdom.
yeah, so,
Yeah.
that's fair. And so I rolled
yeah, he
two.
was assisting.
Oh,
Huh! That's it.
Are you okay?
Yeah, say goodnight.
Night night, Fritzy!
Night, Fritzy.
He's
Night,
like,
night, night, Mr. Fritzy Pumpernickel.
he's like, it's cold out.
it is.
Hurry.
He's got this waggy tail, it's so cute.
How do assist work?
Whoever's like one person makes the roll with advantage.
Oh,
So that's what he just did.
So, it's a nat 20 for a 24.
I guess
22.
22.
As I'm assuming I'm using one of your daggers. Just.
Well, like I said,
Yeah.
I'd be assisting because we've been on
I
this trip
thought
for
you were
how long
keeping the
now? We've
vials
had
of
how many
the blood,
deer
aren't
we've
you?
quartered and
When we
hunted.
get
I'm
to the
sure
stop
those,
is where it's
Those
kind of
health
tough to pull
potions
off.
that you have, there's probably an
That's all
empty
you
vial
got, you're the bro.
somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Actually,
I'm sure there's like a
really
used
just kinda
potion
like
that's left like an empty
Oh,
bottle or
there's really
something.
two?
Yeah.
Oh, what is it?
Collect some of the blood so I can have basically an extra ration.
Okay.
I'm going after legs.
That's-
Mostly.
Yeah, that's fine. So you guys are gonna take a little bit of time to.
Yeah. I didn't take any damage that whole fight. I just caused forest fires.
Oh, is that one
I was 20 away
Fire.
from being the problem.
still there?
So I
or did it-
totally forgot that I have an herbalism kit in my stuff.
We haven't had downtime to search
Yeah.
for anything.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that one fire's still going.
Okay, that's a thing.
Let's cook the horse.
Stomp it that fuck out!
We didn't even have to make it, man. Let's cook the horse. Have a little bit right here.
take a shovel around like a wide circle and just start like
Okay.
carving a ditch or something?
Does your explorer's kit come with a shovel?
I was curious.
I don't remember which one of them does come with one, but I don't remember which.
Burglar's kit.
Huh?
The burglar's kit.
Okay.
Well, sorry, it's either the burglar's kit or the dungeoneer's
doesn't an
kit.
explorer kit have like a pickaxe or something?
No, but there's a shield
Yeah.
that you can use as a makeshift shovel.
Why am I not seeing that on my own?
And looking over the horses, is there any kind of branding on them?
No, I already tried looking for that.
I will attempt to help dig with a crowbar.
Yeah, no. We'll just get what we can and move away as fast as we can. Unless you want to go stomping in it.
Like, I'm gonna be helping you guys out.
What, stomping on the fire?
No, like, if you guys are wanting to stay here, dig out so it's not gonna spread.
Mm.
I mean, it's midday, so it's up to you if you're gonna stay longer or if you're gonna continue your.
I think we were just going to stay as long as we could to.
It'll work itself out. Not like it's a forest.
You continue the rest of your journey. And nightfall comes.
Mm.
It's my turn to do second watch.
Or are we doing a single night watch? Or a single round of set of night watches?
1 second. I remember. It's 4 10 days, correct? For a month.
Really?
I don't
Pretty
remember
sure.
if we decided on 3 or 4.
4 10 days. With 9 months.
So how many days have we been traveling since the tower?
So the
Way
tower,
too fucking many.
Yeah.
only like 6.
Okay, because I haven't been marking off my rations and I didn't notice until just now.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, so I need to be doing
Yeah.
On the first evening, Barnabas will be staying up on second watch, but he will
So
be
go
cooking
to
the
your
horse legs so they don't start rotting and smelling.
Rations right
Okay.
here. You only have 4.
So he's not actively watching.
Those are all.
Mhm.
Now we're all here.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome to they
Apply
bought
minus five.
a
Yeah.
crap ton of rations and
We have gone through 'em.
yeah.
I
How much-
still got 60.
How much that horse
so-
worth?
The horse. So if you're cooking all of it at once, to like
no.
Dry it.
That's good.
Dry it so we don't waste it and it's not rotting and things are
Yeah.
stalking the
so
smell.
if you're cooking it at night, you're basically you'll get another for everybody if you all share. You can get another 3 days of rations out of it.
Okay, so I would do +3, right?
Yeah.
So if I don't eat, what does that do?
You get a
So,
full exhaustion.
Yeah, if you don't eat for a day, you get a point of exhaustion.
And
If
where
you
does
don't
that
drink
go?
enough water for a day, you get a point of
The
exhaustion.
And you
conditions.
see the conditions button.
Mm-hmm.
You click on it, you'll have
Well,
like
For
a-
today, I'm going to be
exhaustion
enjoying that blood I collected.
There you go. It's right here.
conditions and then blinded, defeated.
Exhaustion should be at the bottom.
Yeah. Exhaustion is like at the very bottom.
Oh, I didn't even know this existed.
So yeah, any days that you miss like food and water, you get a point of exhaustion.
After.
And after 6 of them, you're dead.
Yeah, because I was just sitting here. I'm like, interesting role play. Dude's eating a manus.
Oh no, that becomes one of those you have to like figure out how like when you start.
Mm.
And that only comes into play in games like this where you're out in a like a desert
Wasteland
area.
or something like
Yeah.
that.
That's why when we left the tower, Barnabas was asking, is there any kind of wildlife? Does he see any birds that can be hunted? Because he was on his last ration. Luckily, Mantis people showed up.
Puppy's gotta eat.
But when you guys, not when you met because you came in after, but when they met Barnabas,
Yes.
he was on like 4 or 5 exhaustion because he was starving.
You're a druid.
Yes, I am.
Good
But
berry.
yeah, but I can't. I have to do that when we wake up.
What?
I have to change my spells when we wake
Right.
up, so I have to have a
I-
long rest.
I have Goodberry always without using a spell slot.
Can you do up
So-
to 10?
Got-
So we've been,
Yeah,
Thumbing grapes?
Well then, yeah.
It-
They said that
it
it thanked
nourishes
you for a day.
for a day.
Oh, hell yeah.
So
One
that,
good berry nourishes you for a day.
But it
so
only
if we
lasts
run
a
out of
day.
if we run out of rations, I
This
have
would
us
be-
covered. But I don't want to use it because we're in the waste.
right.
It's a spell though.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
didn't
gonna
know if we
cost
wanted to like supplement a couple days, like every now and then to save them.
We have to be foraging nonstop as well.
Oh wow. Okay. I need another survival check for your next 3 days.
Okay.
I also need a D12.
Rolling the thing.
After the D12. I keep fucking it
Your
up.
turn.
I don't want to be responsible.
It's on you now, sir.
I've already rolled today.
I
Five.
got a
Yay.
13 on survival this time.
Okay. Well, you also have a fun little thing. As in day 2 of your next part of this travel,
Mm-hmm.
it's the end of winter.
Oh.
In the world.
Which
And-
is dart in the wastes.
It's gonna get
All
hotter.
of a sudden, it's been pretty like tepid climate
Right.
for where because and that's typical for Farron is like it has the like there's cold days but it's not like
Freezing.
freezing a lot of times but there are days that there is snow.
Mm-hmm.
On your second night the temperature drastically drops
Cool.
Literally.
and
Fuck.
you wake up to snow and ice on your tents
And we're freezing.
pretty much.
You're not.
Make more fires.
Onion
Yeah,
look-
you're not.
Looks
No, I'm
down at
definitely not freezing. I'm good.
Winter boots.
Not good, but it's Winterland.
Onion looks down at their very not suitable for this outfit.
So anybody who does not have a suitable outfit,
Wearing a trench coat.
there is winter gear
Yeah.
in the game.
Right, but
You were
I don't
all-
think we
I'm from
planned
this
on
red.
that.
Like, I don't know from
You would
Oh,
have
yeah,
had to
you-
travel through either Cress or Farron to get there,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is cold climate. You would have been traveling in winter,
Oh, okay, so I'm good.
so
Yeah.
you most likely would have purchased.
But you might not have the winter gear with you.
Are you?
Uh,
would you allow it as a DM, or what do you think?
Knowing your character, he probably would have it was one of those like
You
Up-
had to run and
up and leave, and it's still in some sort of drawer.
Like we can
And
roll for it.
That would not have been out on display when Barnabas took off, and it was not winter yet when he took off.
No, it was winter.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
We're coming to the last month of winter out of 3.
Stuff like this. Would he be a little bit more hardy because of what he is?
Not for
No.
winter.
No.
Especially since Barnabas is
So
pretty emaciated.
you guys have a choice:
Eat Barnabas.
hunker down and
Okay.
lose a day of travel,
Mm-hmm. Because you're basically in a blizzard.
or continue to move and take a point of exhaustion because none of you, well, all except for Psycho,
I'm good.
are
Psycho's a
prepped
winter
for-
druid.
yes.
Winter
Well,
Druid
Winter
wearing
Druid
winter boots.
And
Let's say lose a day, and then
Yeah.
somebody can create a fire, right?
Yeah, I mean, we've got.
And that's
Barnabas
basically
only has a rucksack now.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying is you're gonna take a day basically to set up a campsite with enough fire and firewood to keep you guys warm. Because if you're still running with what you're supposed to have, you have the one large tent
Mm-hmm.
which sleeps 4.
And we have one person like sitting directly
Someone likes
outside.
to cuddle up and sit on somebody's head.
Well, it's either that or we set up like the multiple fires. One
Mhm.
person staying in the middle, maintaining it.
Well, that's basically if you're taking your whole day to like camp, you are doing the multiple fires, and
Oh,
one
yeah.
person is outside. Like
And we're taking shifts.
yeah, it's much like your night shifts where you're taking watch, except you're taking watch during the day.
So weird stuff like improvisation.
You have
here.
to attune to those.
He was digging earlier. Would it?
I was already
Could somebody
attuned.
go like?
I
what do
didn't
they
know if
call
you had to
what
attune
they
or not.
do?
Yeah.
Okay.
The snipers. They dig that little hole. Could
Oh,
we
the-
do something like that? Maybe cover up, sit there with a bow, a little bit.
I mean,
Do you have a shovel?
Hmm?
I stopped doing it
No,
because I don't.
He's got a
have
shield. I have friends.
yeah, but I'll put it this way: digging with a shield is not easy.
It's
Especially
not.
with frozen ground.
Yeah, no, I think the only real tool that I got is that
Yeah,
crowbar.
we're hunkering down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
I got
and I will be perfectly honest with you. You've got to dig quite a deep hole
yeah.
to like start offsetting that temperature.
Just so I track, you said winter ended, so it's now freezing here, or
No. You're at the end of winter in the game.
Gotcha.
You're on the last.
And it
you're
gets
in
colder at the end of the
Elandria.
winter.
Oh, gotcha. Got the last month of winter.
Yeah, you're in the
So
last month.
February here,
Yeah.
when it gets
Okay.
cold for no reason.
Because
Gotta love that.
Gotcha, when they had the weird time thing, when the group came out of
Okay,
places.
so everybody has misconstrued the fact
Yeah.
that 100 days, you traveled what would be 100 days in a second.
Gotcha.
But
time outside.
time wise,
Oh yeah.
nothing moved.
I was talking when the group came out of Lysa's little pocket
Yeah,
place, and there was
3 months.
the extension of time. I had gotten the seasons mixed up that got skipped.
oh yeah, so you guys
That's
skipped,
what I had gotten mixed up.
you skipped all of fall
skipped
in God's
fall.
court.
Okay.
and part of winter.
I thought we had skipped all of winter and part of spring.
Nope.
That's where I was confused.
You're in your last
Jesus.
10 days of winter basically.
Okay. Thank you.
So it is one of those, and I've been rolling
Gorgeous
back
sections.
here
I've
of
just
like
been lucky.
and you've just been lucky that like the waste has not had a
Yeah.
cold spell.
We've also been lucky that it hasn't rained literal cats and dogs yet.
Well, I mean, it's rained off and on, but it's not been one of those like anything to make.
From what I heard.
Well, and people were talking about the waste before. It's like, no, when it rains cats and dogs, it can literally rain cats and dogs.
Oh yeah.
The
Kitty,
wastes are
can I
weird.
can I borrow that trench coat?
Sure. You're tiny enough.
Yeah. Onion is tiny and not well dressed for this. Like, they have exposed parts on their thigh, not to mention the entirety of their shin.
See, my last character had killed, so he would have been in the same situation. But
Nude cuddle.
High heels would just be hell.
They grew up in the
Combining
eternally
all levels.
eternally temperate, constantly sundown.
They will.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh,
Day 3 of that where you took 1 day off.
does that mean I can change my spells real quick?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
man, you don't have to cast it, but it'd be good.
Well, I'm just looking at all the spells I could get.
Any day. So when I'm talking about the 3 days, you can say on day 1 I want to change my spells to this,
Mm-hmm.
and you can legit say on day 1 I want my spells to be X, day 2 I want my spells to be X, and day 3, and I'm not going to tell you if you're going to get attacked or anything until like after I.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason I always do. So do your rolls. That's when you tell me if you're going to do any changes or anything like that.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So that being said, that first level that I used was oh well.
We've
That
had
first
a lot
level
of
that I
those.
used, it was Charm Person. That's spell slot's good now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, we would have had a long rest. By
Yeah,
now,
you got a
so
long rest.
Do the long rest thing, and it'll clear everything.
Day 3 of that 3 days, you can get out and maneuver. There is still snow on the ground. It is still cold, but
It's not like actively.
yeah.
So it's not being the opposite of Chult.
Yes.
And
So,
that would've-
You will take, if you travel today, you will take half movement as well.
Okay.
You just won't take your exhaustion.
Rather keep moving than
Yes.
Horse was good while it lasted.
you can keep the trench coat for now.
So we continue our travels. Half days of movement. And I need now for another D12 for the next 3 days. Another survival check.
Are you making a sacrifice?
Yep. I'll do the sacrifice. 5 on the D12.
5 on the D12.
Does it have to be Psycho doing the survival?
Survival.
Yes,
Yeah.
because Psycho's the only one that remembers the map. Just so you know.
I got an 8 both times, plus 3.
I love it.
We're gonna be lost in the waste.
Hey,
Like,
look, we
I
found
would like to
horses.
point out that last time I asked Psycho to try to help teach me Elven, so I'm gonna be practicing that with him throughout
Yep.
this.
Temperatures do not go up anymore. They are staying that wonderful chill. The snow and ice makes another day of travel at half.
You wouldn't happen to have that box, the charger, would you?
Huh?
Hey, I'm on like 5%.
We don't have too much left.
Okay.
Going to be attempting to forage on our travels.
Let's see here. I'm checking for day 2 of that. That says neutral, so nothing changes. So another half day of travel.
So that wouldn't be like survival or anything.
No, this is still on that 3, the ones that you guys just did.
Okay.
I'm keeping up with where you are, like, on my map.
Mhm.
I have a map back here versus, and also based on those survival rolls where you are based on where you're going, and a bunch of other things.
Doesn't seem like it's going too well.
Never does with those. Or we literally have no idea what's happening.
Oh no, the Paige and Brian lived
Leslie a little bit.
lived through a whole campaign where you travel like that.
We had one night where 3 of us literally spent, I think it was 3 hours rolling dice. So we just had weather, so we didn't have to do it at the start of every session
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
every day.
And sometimes that weather was so hot, it literally shoved us all down to exhaustion 5 just being there.
Yeah.
Couldn't move, nothing.
That was the catalyst for why I took a cleric.
Yeah.
So we got another 3 days here, or was it 2 days? Because we lost the one because of the weather and the way we're going about it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 days. I got 2 points of exhaustion. I'm past my rations, right?
Yeah.
What?
This
What
why
is
I was
exhaustion?
asking.
Okay.
This is why I was
we
asking
had
about
3
the
rations. I had 5. She had shown me where I had eaten through those already. Anyway, he gave us the 3 from the horse.
Right.
I'm out of rations now, so.
We also have more rations. Like, we're not out.
Oh, we're just doing sharing. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
So I'll bump out a couple of mine. 3
Yeah.
of mine.
Make
Each
sure
day.
you guys are talking about who needs rations and who.
That's why I was asking to forge so we have extra surplus just in case.
Give me a survival roll.
Mhm.
Disadvantage because of the snow.
Can I have mint,
18 and a 1.
I rolled an 18 at first, and you're like, disadvantage.
can I have mint assist to dissuade that disadvantage?
Nope.
Too late on that one.
Next time.
Yeah.
So it was a total of 7.
Total of 7. You're not able to really find anything. The snow has
Scooping up snow in the tinderbox, though.
Oh, that's possible.
Just to make that and just have it melt down
Well,
and
like the
scoop up
berries,
more so we have extra
I know,
water.
so
Yep.
it's like full meals and a lot of
I need to respect some of these characters. There's a wide range of options you got here.
We need
14.
water, just eat snow.
Not a good idea. Lowers your body temperature. Well, of course, for you it doesn't matter. For us,
That's why I've been scooping up the snow in the tinderbox.
But you're
Let
technically
it
like
melt and scoop up more.
not dead.
So we have
I mean, I still have to sustain myself. I just, in theory, could sustain myself on blood.
not yet.
14.
Tackle the Easter Bunny scene.
Which is why I was asking about the alchemy dread earlier. 'cause I
The
was
snow
like,
starts to melt.
Yay.
You no longer have half movement,
Yay.
and the temperature is starting to go up.
I changed a couple of my spells that I didn't do Goodberry, but I did other things too.
Okay.
I forgot the onion had good berries. So.
Another D12 and another
Survival check.
survival check.
whose D12 turn is it?
So you try and just go ahead and-
I have.
Y'all
I
got
guess
mad at me
it's
for
my
doing
turn.
it.
So, yeah.
I can't get mad. I'm still learning this.
Okay, survival is a 3. Sorry, a 4. No, that's a 5 actually, and an 8 on the D12. I don't know how to math.
So we got lost and walked right into someone's lair.
The temperature starts to rise for a couple of days and comes back to like the snow is starting to completely go away, and then the temperature drops again, but it does not bring snow.
It's just good.
Oh, good. No snow, just misery.
Due to my terrible survival check, does anything look familiar to me?
Give me a perception check.
So is that the 3 days?
That's the whole 3 days.
I'm just subtracting my rations. I'm now sharing between the 3 of us.
That's
What I
a
have
6.
left.
So.
Doesn't look like it.
I am down to 7 rations.
What's Psycho down to?
Well,
We've just done another 3.
that's how many per day?
1.
What?
Yeah. So, 14. I don't know why I have so many, but
I'm down to 12 because we bought a lot of them.
yeah.
I think you bought more than everybody else.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I had more money.
I've got enough.
Also,
to
the
sustain
rations were one of the only things that you took from Basil.
I have enough to sustain us 3 for 4 more days.
I've got.
I have 1 horse leg left.
We have 21 between us.
Mhm.
So we're getting down there.
Mhm.
It's getting fun.
Could be 10 days.
Yeah.
See Onion just meditating off in the distance. Berries.
Um, need your next survival
I guess it's back up to me.
and D12.
Come on, roll good. Roll good. Much better. 21.
9 on the d12.
Okay.
Discovered that we have walked in an entire circle for the last 7 days.
That's three more rations.
Yeah.
For me, I have to start foraging.
I've been giving you my rations.
Oh, I thought you said
No, I was being the
My
three of
bad.
those.
my apologies.
For those keeping up with the months of the year and whatnot, we have now officially moved into spring, the first month of spring in this campaign.
So does that mean we took the whole month of travel
No,
and we
no.
still haven't gotten to our destination?
No,
We
no,
were
no.
Midway in.
You were
Oh.
already midway into the month when you started that.
Oh, okay.
You said Alondria was what we were in.
Yeah, so you just started the first day of Gaia.
Well, we should get a move on.
Yeah.
Onion says, much more perky than they have been.
Why?
Oh, I know. Why.
Spring.
Those two know why.
Yeah,
I know why.
because I was looking into
Those
it.
three.
Hey, it's cool.
Because you're originally a Ladrin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
The red in their hair kind of has a pinkish tint to it at the moment.
It's one of the ones. I
Could you
wanted.
imagine the fun if you guys still had?
Crystal. Oh my god.
How horny
So
would
we-
he be?
So we get a different onion 4 times a year.
Slightly.
That's awesome.
They're not fully Eladrin at this point, so it's not like it's gonna be a full personality shift. But
It's like having 4 friends in
So
one.
how
dude.
does that work?
Ask the group about their NPC.
No. No.
From the last.
oh, Crystal,
No.
fun.
I'm pretty sure Crystal was fucking a god in his tent.
Yeah, no, it was.
I was giving
Absolutely.
So yeah, generally clerics have a deity that is their patron or whatever. He
Yeah.
had all of them, and it shifted between which month was that month.
His domain would switch each month.
And you're going by the season thing, right?
Yes.
So how does that work for you?
Well, normally
Crystal
Eladrin can
was the
swap their
inspiration
seasons
for
when they feel like
a
it.
backup character.
Onion, not being fully
Huh?
Eladrin, does
Crystal
not
was
have
the
full control
inspiration
over
for
that.
backup
They
character.
will swap with the
What
season.
if we have, like, a
So,
whole
like,
crew?
For the
That'd be
winter,
nuts.
what were you?
Because
Dower.
This
a
is
bit
backup cleric.
easy to pull
isn't
off when they're also
worshipping.
very
People
cool.
in
Is that
Portland.
why?
Worshipping
Oh, that makes sense.
life
So
and
now
death.
you're in spring.
Oh, that has nothing to do with the way that they acted in the
Twilight
tower.
Cleric.
They're just really tired of the waste.
No,
So now that you're in the spring, does that mean you're gonna be chipper and?
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense now.
This is gonna be interesting.
Because I've tried to keep that in mind, but I've also lost track of where the time was, so I just skirted it. Now that I know for definite.
Oh yeah.
That changes a couple things for you too, doesn't
First day of spring.
Doesn't that change a couple things for you?
Not really. I don't have the Eladrin race.
Oh, okay.
So basically the only in my world, the only season that lasts longer is winter.
Yeah.
So you get 2 months of spring, 2 months of summer, 2 months of fall, and then 3 months of winter. And winter is that odd, like it's a all three is like fall and spring sort of like creep into each other.
I see. So mostly aggressive Eladrin then.
What happens when summertime?
Actually,
very lazy.
Aggressive, headstrong, charge forward.
I think it's
Oh.
melancholic is a better way to explain the winter Eladrin, isn't it?
Seasonal depression.
Pretty much,
Um,
yeah.
So,
Anywho's.
other than the fact that we are in the first day of spring, the temperatures have gotten a little bit better, but,
But
it's
they're still cold.
Chill.
It's still chilly because first days of spring.
You can have this back.
And that's where we're going to pick up
Smells like flowers.
Yeah, like some flowers in decay.
next week. Continuing our travels. We are, let's see here.
We are lost as fuck.
No, we're not. We're totally on track.
So you're,
You would.
if you are even though you basically lost 2 days of travel, let's because of half day and then the 1 day of non-travel, you're technically 12 days into your travel,
Mhm.
14 with the 2 missing.
How many days a month?
40.
40. Okay.
That's the reason I was like, it's a month. It's 40 days. It's 10 days.
Okay.
We are going to do them in sections of 3 to get this shit moving.
Okay.
That's because Troll drug on.
Oh no, exactly. And that was so when we did the Chult game, we did a roll per day, and it's a roll for random encounter, a roll for weather, and a roll for which direction you go.
And it was a roll for rain too, wasn't it? Or-
Well, that was the weather.
That was
Yeah,
part of the
yeah.
weather.
And so you do 3 rolls every day, and that game legit you had to map out where you're going every day, and it was just a slog fest of rolls, and I hated it.
And here's the fun part: is we use survival, right, to navigate. There are character abilities and things that help you with your survival. Where if you're in your domain, you can travel and stuff like that. Jolt, nah,
Yeah,
all
like,
canceled out.
Rangers are great, and that's their biggest thing. That's
Yeah.
part of at the very
They could take
beginning
jungle.
of this campaign. Basil was integral because we got through the mountains very
Been to a
fast.
Ranger.
But if Basil were to say be in Chult, and he had jungle as his natural domain,
Still without it.
doesn't fucking matter. And that's a legit rule in the campaign guide.
There were 2 that I was interested in. One supposed to be broken as hell,
Gloomstalker.
and I wanted it. And then there was another one that sounded interesting, but it sounded very niche, and it had something to do with portals.
Horizon Water?
Yeah.
That's it.
Horizon Walker.
I did the original player's handbook,
Hunter.
Hunter Ranger.
Anyways.
Lots of downsides with it because I also made the character before some of the compendiums came out, and then after seeing some of the compendiums, oh, well, this makes more sense instead of this.
Well, I want to thank everybody for coming out and watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed our D&D session. We'll be back next week with more of it. If you happen to miss this one or you're catching it on YouTube, you can catch us live Thursday nights on Twitch. 7 p.m. Central is when we attempt to start. And then they come out on Saturdays on YouTube at 8 in the morning. But you can watch it at any point. We also have a playlist of this session, this game, and previous games. I'm Shinigami Tabris. I hope you have a wonderful day or wonderful night wherever you are. And until next time, everyone, peace.